Welcome back, one and all, to Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons. Last we saw the party consistent of course, Arthur, played by Gus, Kai, Beast of Vengeance, played by Nathan, Entrapta, played by Shelby, Hordak, played by Sam, and Poe, played by Ian. And of course, it is me, your Dungeon Master. I've been here the whole time. My name is Augie Schmidt. It's a pleasure, of course, to run this. Last we saw this party jumping right back in. Oh man, it got really scary there for a second. Heading out of Plumeria, the kingdom of Perfuma, the princess. But of course, here in Eternia, apparently you're the only living sentient beings left, as everyone else was yeeted out, as Kai figured out, by Oogway. Oogway giving that noble sacrifice of trade for trade, and Oogway is just kind of floating around somewhere. No one knows where he is. But in finding on your way to the Fright Zone, Merlin heading on ahead to get you guys some helpful tips and tricks to get the portal set up, you ambushed a grouping of Horde bots. Quickly going bad, the Horde bots are being controlled by the old AI Light Hope, apparently the AI that was helping the Resistance, who does not like Hordak, believe it or not.
I wonder why.
We almost had 2 players die with others at 0. Almost TPK. It would have been really, really bad. But as you all were barely able to live and run, Artie giving all those last spell slots, just long strider for the party and getting out of there as fast as possible, we come back in rushing out of there across the woods. What I would ask is, as we are running, Kai's at 1 hit point, Hordak's at 1 hit point, Arthur's at 3 hit points because Poe gave 3 hit points up to do that.
I actually rolled second win last session.
You did second win, yes. So you're better. And of course, Poe, you still have a good, 3/4 of your hit points. But again, it does not help to have one party member who's hurt and everyone else basically on death's door. As you're all running, I need a group survival check to get the hell out of Dodge. Not yet, just them.
2. I have a +6 to this.
Hey, Artie, no one's gonna fault you. You were dying. Everyone was dying.
Okay, that is a 21.
22. 19.
Oh, thank goodness for majority successes.
Yeah, the people that are dying the most want to get out of here.
Yeah, the ones at 1 hit point. Please go.
Like, come on.
I don't want to see people die today.
With Longstrider making this roll even possible, you all rush off into the woods as whirring copter horde bots from the sky descend on your old position. Seeing that the tech here in AI has started to evolve and change, apparently not by normal choice, but by Light Hope, the creature that rules now Eternia, the undead guardian. As you all rush into the woods, eventually find yourselves what you think after a good hour's worth of running in a place of light peace. What would you guys do?
Long rest.
Immediately try to long rest? Yes.
Secure the base.
If doing so, I will say, now that you know kind of the thing, we will have to set up a shift schedule because there is the possibility of another attack in the night. No, they don't. But now it's like traditional D&D where out in the woods we do have to go through and so what I would say is, who wants to take first shift is where we'll start.
I think I will, since I'm looking the best.
Poe is looking the best. Poe could probably start the sleep.
I'll go second.
Hordak second.
I'll take
Third. Fourth. As we begin, here's what we're going to do. Poe, you can either make me a perception check to watch the area, choose your passive perception if you want to do something else, or investigation to look for specific, I am just looking for horde bots.
I'm going to go perception to be like, hey, keep track of the area. That is a 22.
Poe, your first watch goes pretty well. As sleeping through the last this afternoon towards sundown, eventually the world is growing quieter and softer, and eventually you see the lights all around are dimming, night sky appears. There are no celestial bodies, no stars, no moon. It is an odd feeling here in Eternia, but you are safe for the first part of the watch. Hordak, can you give me your either perception, passive if you'd want to do something else, or investigation to simply look for one thing in
Take
particular?
my passive of 18 as me and Imp are going to try to resynthesize the kill code.
Okay. You go ahead. You're going to give me... It's going to be a wisdom-based, actually. This is now an applied technology, so it's not total intelligence yet. Just go ahead. Yeah, wisdom check. You have advantage with Imp. And so far on your watch, again, having the two eyes to you, it's feeling pretty good so far. 17. You think you're on your way, but it's part of that. We could call it at 1 success probably out of 3.
Gotcha.
Because we're looking at, in this synthesized kill code, it's... Thankfully, you now understand you're dealing with an AI. This thing can change just as much as you can. So it's not just making a kill code, it's making something that can work even faster than something trying to outplay you.
Like a virus.
Right, it's like fighting a virus, fire with fire. So you're in a good spot right now, but you're going to need a little more work, you think, to like have something that like...
The more they evolve, the more the tapeworm
Exactly.
eats it.
It's if even on your success, if you use it again too much, Light Hope could readjust, so to speak. Hordak, the night passes pretty well. Soon it is third watch. I believe that was Artie. Artie, can you give me perception, passive, or investigation?
I'm just gonna roll perception.
Roll perception.
Say 24.
Excellent. On a 24, Artie, you will then see, off in the distance, there are roving copters heading your way. You can do one of two things. You could wake up the party, because you saw them before they got here, and everyone makes a quick survival or athletics to just find a new quick camp spot, run out of the perimeter, go back to sleep. Shouldn't really break the long rest right now, as far as D&D rules, or you could let them come by and make a solo stealth, because again, everyone else in the party's asleep. It's you would take on the stealth check of let's put out any fire, cover people up with branches, and just like try to stealth yourself for the party.
Could I hypothetically put down the fire and then make a fire far away from the camp?
You could. I would allow that as a diversion. We could call this either performance or persuasion if you want to try that. Yeah.
Okay.
Something
Let's go
where,
with persuasion.
yeah. So it's like I don't need to stealth. I need them to look somewhere else. Go for it. 15. They'll roll their opposed insight. As the bots move, Artie, you get the feeling the bots are following the fire. Like, you run off, make a bigger fire, like having put out. As you're running back, you feel the electrical machine coming closer, realizing the ones in the sky weren't the ones to look at. I did roll them a synthetic 21. I rolled a 19 for their insight. As ones on the ground close in closer to your position, we're going to cut away before we take a full long rest to Entrapta. Entrapta. As we find ourselves back in Eternia, when you all appeared, what would have been your first thoughts?
I need to get to my lab.
Excellent.
Research going back out.
Can you give me a very quick, we're going to call this a nature check for now, but it is more of that, like, just finding your way back.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It's 5.
Well, it seems that Entrapta, the real reason you have been gone for so long, is you forgot the way back to your lab.
Ah, crap.
As moving through, it makes sense. It has been 5 days since we got to Eternia. And most of these days in Trapta have just been, not another tree, nope, I'm still in a group of trees. It should be west. And after so long, wait, was this planet's west with the sun or was it against the sun? And then it's going the other way. And after a bunch of days in Trapta, you and Emily, just feeling very tired, finally make the outcropping of Drill, the city of technology located far to the north of the Fright Zone. Just realized we should throw up a map here. I think this is out of battery because that was just not working for 12 minutes. We're throwing up the map just so you can see. Heading in, the first thing you'll notice in Trapta is how ghostly quiet it is. I mean, this city...
My robots.
Hmm?
I don't even hear my robots.
Nope. Nothing's here. As eventually we find your way through to your laboratory. As we do so, I would ask, what is your goal here in your lab in Trapta?
Well, do I know that the robots have gone rogue?
I don't think so. You left pretty early.
Okay. I would like to gain control back of basically anything I've built from
Yes.
my computer, because my computer should have the main hard drive for all of that stuff. I mean, it's my stuff.
Yeah. As you move in, get into the hard drive, get the stuff that you need. Go ahead, can you give me an Arcana check?
Yes, I can. Okay, that's much better. 23.
23. And Trapta, as you move through, starting to type in, the first thing you will notice is your hard drive has been technologically ripped to shreds. You are noticing something got here, and using some pretty sophisticated technology, ripped any and all note schematics, what you could assume from the past year. You know, it's been about a year working with the Horde. All of those notes gone. Schematics, plans, even most of Emily's basic blueprints are all gone.
That's not good.
Looking then through your stuff on a 23, you will notice that very much like how ripping wallpaper reveals the paint originally underneath a home, something has happened with your hard drive similar. That underneath a lot of your notes are the baseboards of someone else's stuff. Would you like to read it?
Yes, I would.
Reading into these notes, plans, coding, you are about to quickly realize these are your parents' notes.
What? I don't have parents.
Hmm?
Let's raise my robots.
Day 427 of the Horde's regime. We have begun preparations for the igniting of the rune stone in an effort to stall out the technological properties he has brought us. We do not believe that this would be successful, but it seems we have no other choice. My wife is currently preparing the nursery room for the raising of Entrapta. That is the last thing written. As you dig in, you see the people of Drill were the first ones in this war against Hordak.
I mean, he's right there.
Exactly. The fright zone.
We have no forest to protect us.
He
from
showed
the
up
fright
right
zone.
here. Yeah. The Force of Whispers protected everything. Bright Moon over, and I mean, unless you're really willing to go through the Barren Tundras or
The Barren
Crimson
Tundra or
Waste,
Crimson Waste, they're completely protected.
Drill was the first to go. And in doing so, you're noticing that when Hordak showed up, he immediately went to work building machines to kill. The people of Drill were slaughtered by the thousands every day, drawing closer and closer to the capital. Your parents made a desperate gamble. You are noting they speak of something called a rune stone in their writings.
I don't have one.
This rune stone was simply known as the rune stone of technology, and that their goal was to entice Hordak's army into marching through the capital, well-staged destruction and surrenders to bring him into the center and nuke the city. To feed back in the runestone's power in on itself in a massive surge, which would wipe out everything, save it be a secure room built with adaptable technologies to protect their infant child and robot caretakers. This is not what happened. As now looking through some of this, it is now system log notes you're reading here in Trapta. Drill logged, the computers did, Hordak's armies press forward. They were basically in the middle of the kingdom. Everything was ready. Any remaining civilians had fled down to Thamor across the waste. They were just scattered.
It was literally just me and my parents.
But as the former king and queen were ready to reroute the runestone, the worst possible thing happened. Information came in that Hordak was not even leading the charge. This was simply just bots. And that it was a gamble that failed. Hordax had successfully understood their plan, and as that happens, he marched forward, claiming everything across the fright zone, pushing in, and against even your parents' best technological skill, the bomb went off. This is where the log will get a bit fuzzy, and I would like you to make me an insight check to better understand what's being spoken of now.
Okay, 15. It's not
15.
great.
You only lived because it was by design. By the fact that you had been given a crib and nursery built to not only withstand a blast, but adapt to even further destruction or chemical harm. But that is not what killed everything else in the kingdom. It was the explosion of shattered shards of runestone that became embedded into everything.
Salting the ground.
It, more than salted, it adapted and evolved Drill. Technology blossomed. Everything became hyper advanced. Hordak swept this all up without a second glance. His horde bots, the basic AI that as we cut, Hordak and Imp working on all of these bots hold shards and dust of this stone and of what Drill once was.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
You're supposed to find out.
That dude's just straight evil.
Entrapta, you never had a rune
Evil.
stone because your rune stone was always around you. You worked so well with technology, your hair prehensile, possibly a minor adaptation of this blast and the change of the magic of technology became then the world you grew up in. It's why you have such natural adaptation technology, because you never had to learn through the stone. The stone was in your very lungs and underneath your fingernails and inside the metals and bots and kingdom around you.
So I basically walk with my stone everywhere.
You used to. The stone is gone. And every second it continues to lose power as technology continually advances, and for every time you made an advance in technology, you outdated the very technology that was your runestone.
So what you're saying is Entrapta's losing her touch?
You're evolving out of your touch.
Oh. So I'm growing past the power of the runestone.
What most princesses do, the runestones are merely there to help embody magic for everyone else. No one else in Drill ever learned the magic of technology. In fact, technology is one of those magics that most people can learn. Drill eventually will become obsolete as you have made better magic, better technology for it. Give me an investigation check. Entrapta. It is said that the survivors of bombings like Hiroshima and Nagasaki were haunted by shadows because some bodies were simply etched into the walls and ground in the blast. You find what you think would have been ground zero, as you've never come down here because, again, this was, for the longest time, simply junk. There was no usable tech here. Anything here would have been destroyed. This was simply one of the first casualties of the war in the Fright Zone. But now, with the knowledge you possess, you look through, noting the blast marks, something much bigger than a normal bomb or horde bot blast, and see the two shadowed figures against the metal of all that remains of your family.
Entrapta's gonna cry for the first time. She's not a crier. She's gonna actually cry.
What do you think, Entrapta, as you cry, what are your thoughts?
Her whole life, her entire history, she's never bothered with because she was told not to bother with it. And her life is great. She had technology. She didn't need friends. She made them.
As you think about that, you will hear a slight slowly kind of marching into the room in that very old 90s toy fashion where the legs have to both be on the floor before one rotates over the other. You see one of your early carebots now running on low battery, realizing it's because the magic imbued with it in the blast is now becoming obsolete with every new invention. Mad-dum.
I give it a hug.
You hug it. I think for the first time you notice how cold this being is. It wasn't designed to hug you back. You see its hands simply placed where, when it needed more prehensile fingertips that they can extend to help clothe you or dress you, but the joints were never made for hugging. What can I do?
Can I try and save it using the more advanced technology I've made?
You can certainly try. Please make me an Arcana check.
Gonna have Emily help me.
Yes.
Can I give it advantage if I have Emily help me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, you said what check?
Arcana.
Arcana? Oh. 24.
It would have been kinder if you had rolled lower. Like a doctor looking at a failing heart or a cancer with artery wrapped around it, this CareBot, were you to seriously try and upgrade it, it would die before its conception. What you would make would be something new. It would, any and all memory banks would have to be destroyed before you could well incorporate the better technologies. As Emily gives you those schematics, kind of showing you that X-ray inside, these are... You kind of understand, I think, in this moment, the melancholy of technology. Like seeing old tube televisions, radios, the early Model T cars, brilliant for their time, but now simply...
Out of curiosity, I've never been to Beast Island, have I? Because that never happened. Okay. So she doesn't know about there's a whole other island and stuff like this. Okay.
This maid bot caregiver is... I think you kind of grasp that history on a 24. This is history. Decades ago, this was the most cutting-edge gift that a parent gave their child to ensure their safety. And now it is simply a relic that cannot become something new without dying.
I won't try then. I'll just be there when it dies so I can properly bury my friend?
Could you be you would like cooking? You're noticing the tracks start to catch. What is happening, madam?
I'll just explain that it's time to go to sleep.
I am not programmed to sleep.
I reprogrammed you. You get to sleep now.
Thank you for. I will sleep if you would like me to sleep.
Yes. Just close your eyes.
Gosh.
I am sleeping. Sleeping. Sleep. As you feel having given it permission to die, this bot slowly lowers itself to the ground.
Are you crying?
Oh yeah, of course. This is
As-
top notch.
This ancient care bot slowly, in the etched shadow of your parents, stops. As all technology eventually will.
Dang, that's hard. Okay, I think after that, after Intrepidus cried for the second time in her life, she's gonna pick herself back up. She's going to fashion a proper grave for her own parents.
Can you give me a quick perception check while you do so?
Yeah, I can. I need this one.
Just look outside and see us in the morning.
You're like, oh shoot!
One time we actually cried over a robot. Well, then maybe the wholesome relationship you had.
I just finished
like
binging.
maybe Star Trek.
Yeah, Orson, yeah.
I finished.
What'd you get?
binging all of the
Okay,
Dreamworks films. So we watched
23.
Kung Fu Panda 2, a parent sacrificing
Um,
everything to get their
something
child
kinda
back from
catches
the
your
midst of
ear or eye.
genocide run.
Yeah, dude.
This was a side project you made long ago,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of in a whim. You see what we call recycle bots are coming out of small little tubes and holes. They're not big or scary. They really are like the size of an iPod Nano. And their main function, yeah. The CareBot, as it lies there, you see these recycle bots are coming up to it. Tiny little plasma lasers showing that even to a person wouldn't really hurt, but you watch as they start cutting apart this defunct technology as is their programming.
I mean, it's the cycle of life. I'll let it happen.
As the cycle of life, oddly mirrored in technology, begins, you see these little recycle bots slowly break down the CareBot. And it takes hours, but eventually the plating is gone, the skeletal wirings, the core slowly reveals. This old battery corroded core slowly gets cut down until all that's left is scrap metal on the floor. As you
How many CareBots did I have?
over your life, maybe 7 or 8
And this was the last one that was alive.
that you really know of. I mean, most were already going defunct before you even really were a full adult. Because again, that's technology. This one, maybe it was because it was never the one to do too many programs that it lasted so long. But as
I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about how many bots I just let disappear and didn't bother with. That's really freaking sad.
Entrapta, you spend time making this strange gravesite. You will notice that as the bots leave, there is some noise. You would look out, maybe passing through some of these tunnels. There are some horde bots that are in the streets, simply cutting down large pieces of metal, different bits of tech, loading it and going. Very much like worker ants when they take a leaf and quickly cut what they need and take it with them. They are heading back to the fright zone.
Can I have... Okay, so Emily's with me.
Mhm.
All my notes are gone. So anything I thought I could have of use for us was obsolete.
Yeah.
I will take a soil sample with me.
Okay.
And then I will, from far away, follow where they go.
Follow. As we cut back, Artie sitting here, face to face. There's a horde bot looking at you. Its eyes slowly starting to scan you. What would you do?
There's only one?
There's only one.
I mean, how far away am I from camp?
You, having run off, it's about like a 10-minute back to camp kind of walk. It's not terribly far, actually. It's just that, like, doing a quick roundabout, start a fire, run back.
Like 120 feet away from camp?
Probably more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to have to fight it. But I'm gonna be an adult, and I am not engaging with it. I am simply dashing back to camp.
I like it. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
It's a 9 for its initiative.
I have a 10.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 2, but I have a +8.
Okay.
What?
Being able to run
Ooh, those
and
are
dash, here's what I will say. We will do one quick roll off.
Okay.
Your athletics versus its athletics to keep pace, because you might be able to lose it in the woods.
Could I do acrobatics instead?
And allow it. Go through the
Sorry, I can't help it.
Or like when he's
I got a
dashing,
10
watch out
again.
for that tree.
Artie, that was an 18. Meaning it is keeping pace. It will get a chance as you dash to catch up real quick. It's gonna try to attack. Does a 22 hit.
It does.
It's going to be 9 points of energy damage. That shoots as you climb this tree right into your back against your shoulder.
It's okay. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Am I 120 feet away from Hordak, Kai, or Poe?
At least one more round is what I'm gonna say. Because this is running, right? It's not walking. You've been dashing.
Just walking casually. Oh!
Am I in a slope?
Yeah, there's enough of a slope here.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
That's gonna close over half the distance. You're within yelling distance now. That people will hear.
Yelling. But I don't want to yell.
Mhm.
So I need to be 120 feet, because that's the message reach.
I see.
Because if I yell,
I
I'm
will
just bringing
say
robots.
it might have a chance to catch you unless you want to yell. You're about 180 feet away right now. That last we're on next turn, your natural movement would get you within 120.
And since I rolled, that dash is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I am going to cast Earth Tremors second level. I don't care if it hits or not. I just want it to be a difficult terrain. for it to
Smart,
reach
so it
us.
can't get there.
And while I am casting it, I'm gonna yell, "Wake the fuck up!"
Yeah, you scream. Here we go. It's gonna make its deck save. There we go. That's a failure.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2d6.
All of you will awaken.
It takes 7 damage, and it's prone and in difficult terrain.
Meaning, if it has to stand up and move, it won't be in range to hurt you, which is
Thank you.
very helpful, Artie. As
I'm
it is
out of spell slots.
running up, all of you would awaken hearing Artie's panicked scream. The Horde bot, I will say, Artie, free turn. You moving in 60 feet away once you both in. We will now roll everyone initiative. And that means everyone.
Alright.
I don't have to reroll, right? Mine stays at 10.
You do get to reroll.
Oh.
Because we're adding in more than one new combatant, so.
Great start, 5.
That's a.
Well, in that case, I got a 25.
That's gonna help. Was it a nat 20?
No, it was a 17 plus.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
That's a 15 from a natural 13.
15.
11.
11.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
That was a 5.
5. Artie. Poe. Sorry. Entrapta. Hordak. Kai. The Hordebot got a natural 20 initiative.
Of course it did.
As it walks into range, it's going to make an attack on 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. 4, I have to roll a d6 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, but on 5 or 6, it's going to attack Hordak directly.
Is there any
Hordak
way,
has a 50% chance of getting hit.
Is there any way that I could try to take the attack?
Not without having intercepted fighting, unfortunately.
Yeah.
1. Poe's going to take it out.
Oh, never mind.
Poe, it is going...
He gets it.
Yeah, it's going to do its overcharge because it has found an encampment. It's going to shoot 3 times.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
That was a 18 on the die, so it's a higher 22. 14. Should be 2 hits of energy damage. Okay, not bad. 15 points of energy damage total.
15. Got it.
As it overcharge shoots into you, Artie, that's your turn to start.
Best of luck. I'm gonna hide.
Go for it. Yeah. Artie's on death's
Son of a
door.
gun.
Yeah, it's not like, listen. What was your hide?
I have disadvantage on this, so I need to roll one more
Yeah.
time. Give me 1 second. I got a 9.
It kind of like stops, and not. It doesn't linger on you, Artie, but you think it still sees you. As Poe, that would make your turn.
Cool. I want these things dead.
Yes.
First attack. That definitely doesn't hit. Rolled a 2.
Oh
Second
my
attack.
gosh.
I rolled a 5!
I think this means you need to run.
The modifier makes it a
Yeah,
12.
running.
Makes it a 12.
You have no more key points left.
Bonus action free attack.
Quick, that bonus action martial art.
Please! Finally! 22!
22 hits.
This
Yeah.
plus 4. 9 points of damage.
9. It's starting to look pretty hurt as you punch into it. This Horbat
I can do this all day.
getting
I
ready.
understood that reference.
Entrapta,
I don't get it.
I need you to roll me a d4.
It's a JoJo reference.
Just
Jotaro!
that 3 now becomes a 2. As Entrapta at full speed, you'll make it to this initiative in about 12 seconds. As tracking this Hordebot as it came down, hearing Artie scream, realizing those are the people you came here with, you run. Poe, you slam in. Hordak, having woken up,
Hide.
I'm going to run my full movement, 30 feet, and then I'm going to turn around and
Hide.
with Imp on my shoulder, I'm just conjure 5 beams of green light and magic missile at 3rd level.
oh, solid. It's the use of 3rd level, but that's unavoidable damage.
That is a 4 plus 1 for the damage from each beam.
5, so that's-
5 times 5 is 25 force damage.
25.
Force.
Explosions rocket up the side, hitting all the weak points. This thing is heavily bloodied as immediately
Duck and cover, and Imp's gonna take the dodge action.
Im takes the dodge action as Kai.
Hide,
I
y'all.
literally going to. Gosh. I want to disengage because I know, but Kai's stupid, bullheaded nature, pun intended to everything, will want to attack this thing.
Do it.
So
It's looking bloody.
Hey, it's bloody. Do it.
yeah, as well.
Plus, it already has
Just need
strength.
one to hit.
What?
Was a 16 hit?
A 16 barely misses.
Okay, well, I'm technically 5 feet within it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to sneak attack this thing.
Sneak attack only gets to add in on hits, though. I know.
Then this.
Kai, you slam in. That brings it back.
I'll rage then, because I...
Smart as hell. It's...
Tell me a house of rage is left.
Should have one left.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
After
As
this one, I have one left.
this creature stops, it's going to turn, seeing as how it did overcharge, so it can't shoot again. It's going to roll to see who it's going to try to just unarmed strike with a big old metal leg.
Oh darn! If only I unarmed.
One again.
Cool. Unarmed strike. As in, wait.
As in,
unarmed
you
as
could
in
have this.
it
It's
will
like this
disarm-
isn't magical or
Do you mean
energy.
unarmed as in
If I
to
have this,
disarm,
I'm
or
going
unarmed as
No,
in?
it's
You're
not.
getting
It's
flicked with a metal.
Okay,
It's
got it. If
this
you
little
meant-
metal spider is
I
going.
thought you meant to disarm, and I was like, oh darn! If only I had a weapon.
That's only a 16.
That does not hit.
Yep. As tries to flick Poe, can't get it off in time. Damn. That was 2 ones to see. That could have gone really bad for anyone. That's Artie.
I'm a baseball pitch a firebolt into it.
Boom. Throwing the baseball.
Does a 23 hit.
23 does hit.
Like throw up a little bunch of fire with your swords.
That dice is spinning. 8 fire damage.
It's on death's door. As you fireball in Poe, that's your turn. Hordak on deck, or Entrapped on deck for your next turn.
This is a
Roll the hit.
nat 20.
Oh wow.
Finally! Oh,
You
my
love to
God.
see it. Go ahead and roll.
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do it?
Right in the crystal eye. I'm just going, hey,
Cracks the
Don't
glass and
mess
crystalline.
with a kung fu master.
Cracks, pushes through, and boom, 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 rolls.
Okay, we've got one horde bot we can work with. Now we just gotta find a few more.
As
Sadly, I don't think that plan is going to work after our encounter with Lighto.
Fair enough.
that,
Let's get some rest.
this one,
That's just what we're gonna
guys, as you hear something coming through the woods.
Okay, I'll take
I'll
the
prep a
forefront.
third level
I'll
magic
prepare a
missile.
firebolt.
I'll stand in the front like, come on, hit me first, please.
As immediately entrapped, you rush into the clearing.
You're alive!
Is it just hurt?
Just her. And Emily, I should say.
I miss you.
It's a good thing we all have good self-control. We just shoot the first thing they do.
In real life, we all would have thrown something. Just oh, sorry.
Holy crap,
As
you're
the director
alive.
comes through, she's 100% throwing a guiding bolt at the thing.
A guiding bolt as it's already dead, just in that like,
She
kill
doesn't know,
it,
she's just like, ah!
kill it. Boom, boom! An explosion of fire starts erupting now from
Alright,
this
it's already
crackling.
punched. Very well.
Okay.
As you all stand here, Artie. Yes.
When can wizards... I know wizards have to prepare spells when they're not in a fight. When can wizards learn new spells?
Anytime you have time to do so.
I am going to bag Hordak to teach me mage armor.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's what I will
teach me
say.
your ways.
Sir, please, sir, please.
Learning
Sir,
spells all out
Are you
because
just all of our
you're
prodigy
both
now?
technically
You're a
wizards, so
prodigy
that's all out.
kung fu?
Normally, it's you have to have spell scrolls or books, but that's why you can beg to teach. I will say, Artie, though, as you're saying that, off in the distance you hear the copter whirring again.
We need to go, like now.
Okay.
As
to go.
Back up camp.
you weren't able to successfully kill it quite enough. Between magic missile, guiding bolt, fireball, slamming into it, punching, like.
Where are we on the map right now?
Right now, to give you the idea, you were about halfway to the edge of the fright zone, heading down for Plumeria. You're really on this like border of Thamor drill fright zone. Like another 2 days journey, you would make it to the actual edge of the city and be there.
Okay, north or
At the walls.
north or south? Where do we run?
We're going to the water.
I'm not from here, so I don't know.
South. Okay.
So, I need a group survival check to once again flee.
13 for me.
which is really good.
24.
24.
Natural 1 for a total of 6.
Oh my gosh, you guys. One second. I'm working on it.
You out of everybody. Sure
You said
knows.
survival?
Survival.
17.
Wait, isn't helping you?
Barely succeeding again.
Should I roll with advantage from Imp? Or does he need to make his own?
Yeah, roll with advantage from Imp.
Natural 20.
It's more that Imp really doesn't roll. So
19.
there you go. A more definite party majority success.
Yeah, because you tried to conquer this place a while back. You should
All
know.
rush southward, away from these creatures, and eventually you think, risk a full long rest for everyone. Go ahead, everyone, take a long rest.
Thank you.
Say, right off the bat when I wake up, spending the first level spell slot for mage armor, so my AC is 14, not 11.
Entrapped. Last night was a lot, right? Running through, find the thing, having to run. Waking up, I think you do see Hordak in the morning light. He is casting mage armor using technology along part of his arm as his body starts refracting shield-like energies. And you just keep getting flashbacks to the information you now know.
Can I pull them aside?
Mhm.
Away from everyone? First of all, Dropshot is gonna punch him in the face.
He would not expect that, so it's going to happen.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Thank
goodness.
It's just rolling
Thank goodness it
damage.
wasn't last night where
He was on one hit.
you could have killed Hordak by punching him. Man,
Oh.
you know how many times the Princess Power would have loved that sentence? Like,
Just
kill
like-
you with a punch.
Hordak with a single.
I'm just trying. That's a 14.
That hits.
Your unarmed strike is your
Are
strength
you gonna
plus 1.
Am I gonna smite? Do I?
You can smite?
Am I?
I thought you were a paladin.
You're
I
not a
might be
paladin.
cleric.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what
wait.
the
That's
hell?
the secret that she gains from learning about her parents is she learns about more about her runestorm and is able to use it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the whole
I think we
point.
would have known if there was a smite going on.
Yeah,
we
if
would
there
have
was a
realized
s-
something was
that just
happening.
Blinding like,
panicked
boom!
Just
Like,
I'm sorry, what?
Hey!
Pardon?
Yeah.
It's fault.
Because I do want to talk to
you'll
y'all.
take 2 points of damage.
Wait, did you just?
Calm down, Horace.
I come in peace, bro.
Calm down, Horace.
Ow.
Hey, yo. This is smart.
You didn't think to tell me that I actually had parents.
Entrapped, I didn't think it was necessary.
What? That my parents just risked everything to kill you and then just didn't show up?
Hordak sits, remembering everything. Entrapped. You know who I am.
I know!
I never found the need to tell you because simply you never asked. And in no circumstance we've stood in has that information been necessary to success.
This whole time I thought I wasn't really a princess. I didn't fit in with them. I didn't have a runestone. Apparently I did.
You don't, though.
I do.
It was completely vaporized.
You're looking at it right now. It's caused my entire kingdom to evolve past the point of being able to. It's basically imbued me with the power to out magic in a weird way. I've become so good at it that it's become obsolete.
Are you going to punch me again?
Yes, I am.
Roll again. I think, yeah. He's saw all that. Yeah, under the table, I thought I could one-handedly grab 3 different books at once, and I'm like, hubris is my curse.
Stuck in the chair.
I was stuck.
I was terrified.
I was having to rotate my thumb that whole conversation. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt
terrified because I thought you were pulling out a monster.
Come on, and then finally got it.
Really important moment. And then we
Entrapta
just see
is going to
raccoons
miss,
drop
but
in.
mainly that's because she started to cry.
Okay.
And she's just crying into his shoulder now, which is probably causing more panic in him than anything.
Or I just
Emotions. Emotional
Well,
damage.
As you do so, Entrapta. Hordak, what are you feeling right now?
Absolutely.
Panic.
He's so confused.
Once I felt superior, now I'm not sure.
And
What is this
Genocide
feeling?
isn't cool
This
anymore.
feeling of regret.
it's not regret. It's simply
People doesn't make you make them
so
like
many
it.
things have changed, and it's been very strange being back here in Eternia after everything has changed and after all of our journeys in Dremor and
Yeah.
the Fidarian and gods and everything, and it's just different, and he has a different perspective of it all. He doesn't feel regretful or remorseful. If he could, he would totally conquer the planet again, but he's in a different spot.
Okay.
I have a plan. We need to get to Beast Island.
Why would we need to go to Beast Island?
I don't know, but looking at the way we treat our technology, it slowly becomes scrap metal, right?
Do you know what's on Beast Island?
No! But I bet you neither does she.
I do.
What's on there then?
Well, I know there's enough danger. That is where we sent all of our war prisoners.
Like
die.
who?
Well, the King of Bright Moon,
He's
when we
alive?
captured him. Oh no, no one survives on Beast Island.
You don't know that. Have you ever been?
No, because it's death. We tried.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get attacked by robots, so it's kind of our only best bet to get away from them.
We need to make it to the Fright Zone where Merlin is awaiting us so we can remove ourselves from this place.
How are we gonna do that? We keep getting attacked.
We have to figure something out.
Maybe we can utilize what's on Beast Island.
I would say getting to Beast Island right now would be a big detour. Just so that you're aware of the logistics.
Yeah.
Because if we were to get southward enough to sail through, it's a longer journey. But Fright Zone right now, you're about 3 days away from the wall. It would be, you would hope, at least a week to get to Beast Island from here. Just to help give you the time frames. Sorry, continue.
In Entrapta's perspective, the technology has advanced so far past what we can make. At this point, we have no choice but to find something that can counter it.
If this thing knows everything, we give it something it doesn't know.
Exactly.
I love this idea.
The danger is the lack of time we have. The Dragon Scroll is ready to be broken.
Why do we need to break it?
Oh, you weren't here when Merlin explained everything, were you? Eternia is still in Despondos, Entrapta.
I'm aware of that.
We are in Despondos. We cannot access the material plane. In order to get there, Merlin says we need a large boost of power. The only reason it worked last time is because we have the sword. A seal.
The sword?
These are
We have the Dragon Scroll. We've been told the second seal is broken. That means the Dragon Scroll is next.
I thought we didn't want them to break it.
It's our only way to get back.
Okay. Did you really want to? I can be honest with you. I don't really want
We want to bring all of Eternia back.
love to ask this then of the group.
Yes.
We are in a tight spot. Getting into the Fright Zone is no easy task, but you can sneak in. You could still, like we talked about, you basically have your time, take maybe 4 days, and just stealth the rest of the way there. Just, not to say you have to go slow, but it's that, like, no more chances, no more mistakes, no encounter, but we make it to the Fright Zone. You could just book it, spend the next day where it's very likely to have an encounter, but you could just run and just get there today, or continue as you were of possible encounters going kind of midway.
We need to commit to one, and I say we go slow. I don't want to see my friends die.
I just don't want to be trapped here forever.
By the time we get there, Merlin may actually have something ready.
Or not be there.
Are you able to contact him?
This is
Oh,
true.
absolutely not. He can contact me. It's kind of a one-way thing. Toxic relationships, I know.
Then if time is
Tell
of
me
the
about it.
essence, if we only have to risk 1 day of danger, then that 1 day is more valuable to risk.
You almost died. I don't think you really have a say in that.
Yeah.
He almost died like 4 times at this point.
So many.
Who hasn't almost
I
died
still
4 times?
Okay, when we rest, I do still need to talk to Kai about those bandages. That was weird.
Okay, cool. Yeah, first let's set plan first. Then
Yeah, like-
Guy's just like so avoiding this conversation no matter
No.
what.
So,
Here we go.
Also, me players just.
I think we can take our time. I can have Emily track their movements, and we can make a plan, a map, follow said map.
what if that's we do both? We go slow and steady, stealth our way there. The second things turn south, we book it.
The thing is, if you're stealthing, it really won't go south. It just takes a much longer time of we stop and wait and keep going and stop. It never will go south at that point. You're not at the Fright Zone. Once you're at the Fright Zone, that's where it's like no matter what you do, there's something that could happen.
Exactly.
Right now, you could just avoid everything and just say, we only move once we're sure we have like a 10-mile radius of clearance, and then we go.
Yeah, we stealth the first bit. Once we're at the Fright Zone where everything can go wrong, we just book it.
Yep.
Do whatever y'all want to do.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I
let's
don't want to be
stealth
trapped here
it out.
forever.
Me neither, man, alright? I'm just trying to think through this the best way possible.
Stealthing it up.
That's just stealth it. Yeah.
Here we go. It will take
Wow, I got major.
4 days.
You stole my fidget toy.
Here we go. Day 9. On the 9th day of your solitudes, we have reached the edge of the Fright Zone. The wall stretches high. Guard posts move in and around. Anything could happen at this point. Encounters, or worse. You could stealth in and stealth right up to the portal room. You could full send, just run. Of course, just running, eventually they would catch up. Or you could try that mixture of both stealth until we need to run, or run until we need to stealth. Well, it doesn't really work the other way.
Yeah, stealth until we need to run.
Yeah. That way we've got
Alright.
a safe backup plan as we keep going stealthily.
If
So.
we choose to stealth, I'm gonna go with the armor. But if we get caught,
We're running.
it's easier for them to hit.
Mhm.
But if we just book it, we'll book it with the armor.
We won't get hit.
Sounds like, so at the edge of the Fright Zone, we're going to do stealth checks.
We're going
But
stealthily.
the second all hell breaks loose, it's just run. Not fight, not try anything, just run.
Then let me take out my armor.
Yeah.
You guys need armor.
I got major armor,
That was, yeah.
Mage armor.
It's like just mage armor. Yeah, you guys need armor.
Let's begin then
Big fat panda.
to get
Hey,
into the
I'm
Fright Zone.
the big fat panda.
That is going to be 4 rounds of stealth checks. Past the wall, through the outer city, through the guard barracks, and through the throne room. You need majority success. Let's begin round 1 of stealth checks. Go. Kai,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
11.
11. Artie.
Just. Okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna stealth, but if there's anything coming close at all, I'm just gonna press it to just take a light 10 feet away from us so we can stealth the other way.
Okay, I like it.
I got a synthetic 20.
Some 20?
Since
10.
10?
17.
17. That's a majority success.
20.
Making over the wall using prestidigitation, quick light, subtle sounds. You guys slip in. Next round through the outer edge of the city.
Another stealth?
Another stealth.
Another synth 20.
Another synth 20.
Natural 20.
Natural
27.
Since 20.
Synth 20.
12.
12.
There we go.
This is not Kai's day.
I know, right?
15.
Like 15. That's a majority
It's like the
success.
last 2 days ever since it was not
Yeah.
his day.
Kai is
Yeah,
just like,
Kai's-
I am in a funk.
It's a funky-fresh mood. You make it through the outer edge of the city successfully. We're now to the guard barracks. The DCs are getting higher now.
Another stealth?
Another stealth.
15.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
Since 20.
Synth 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
18.
Barely a success. As DC 17 here. Here comes the last round to get into the throne room. To get back, Hordak, to your seat of power where the portal is being manned by Merlin. Last stealth check. We're going to do this one at a time. Who would like to roll first? Okay. Contrapta.
Oh, thank goodness. Dirty 20.
One dirty 20. It's one success. Who would like to roll next?
I can go.
Okay, Artie.
I'll go after Artie.
22.
That is 2 successes.
I'll roll.
Oh.
Okay, that is a 12.
1 failure.
Oh no.
Hordak or Kai, who wants to roll next? Okay, Kai.
16.
Barely a failure.
Yeah.
Well,
Barely.
Come on, Ordak.
Hordak.
Hordak, please.
You got imp, right?
12.
You've got imp.
I rolled with advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet heavens.
It's a 12.
We run.
Making it almost to the throne room. You hear something moving as powering up. A hologram woman steps forward. Seeing you all so close,
hey.
you are not allowed to be in here.
Great, then we'll leave.
We shall eliminate the threat of
Don't
Hordak.
worry, we'll leave.
As she outstretches her hand.
We brought you Hordak.
As a
I need everyone to roll initiative.
we could have just pulled the same strat we did back in Gogbat.
Take him and run!
26.
26, here we go. Hold on to him, because, yeah, this is going to be a bigger initiative. Well, I need to roll for stuff.
Okay, now I actually roll good. Last spell check matters.
Okay. Ah! Did anyone get a 20 or higher?
26.
26, Artie.
I'm on the initiative machine.
15, 19s?
I got an 18.
18.
18. Light Hope did get a 19.
Crow's probably gonna
Yeah.
Who got a 19?
Light Hope. And that is going to be Poe and Entrapta.
Every day I
Uh,
start to dislike her.
Hordak and Kai.
12.
12.
Great.
Gosh
I
dang.
love that our biggest hitters are just like, la la la.
Just chilling, having a
Julia,
King Julian.
I love you, King Julian.
Nah, what if Mort's just the only living person here? Mort is...
that your feet, King Julian?
No, but they took
Yeah,
my
Mark,
legs.
eat
I
pigs.
move it.
Hey.
Everybody move their bodies.
They
Paparazzi.
took my legs.
Alrighty.
I
As
have the high blood.
Artie, the throne room is 90 feet away. Somewhere inside, you feel that natural magical pull. You know Merlin's in there. Light Hope stands about midway, about 45 feet away. And you hear, coming down from the ceiling,
This scene from Lord of the Rings.
giant mechanical spiders.
I built those.
How many of
We're talking at least 4 of them.
That's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Does anyone have their wills written down?
Ah, what's a will?
Last will and
So-
testament, like, who gets your stuff when you die?
I don't have an heir, so no one.
Me neither. I think it'd probably be Mr. Payne, if anyone.
I am
Wait, I
going-
have Emily. Emily, I now declare you the heir of Riddle.
I am going to use my action and use Merlin's ring, and I am going to create 4 spheres of lightning around us, so nothing can get close. If they move
Smart.
close to the spheres, they just blow up.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna spend 4
Yeah.
of the little things from the charges of Merlin's ring to create 4 balls, and I'm gonna place them
Right, wow.
Just-
north, south, and east.
Full
10
RPG
feet
style
away from
game.
us.
Yeah, but these giant swirling
So it
electricity
doesn't damage
spheres.
us, but if it's anything that closes, they take a little bit of damage. Not that much because I created a lot of them, but they take a little.
You will get then from the ring that quick message spell. Get in! I'm almost here! Come on! Run!
We run, and as we run, I'll move the spheres with us, so at least we have that shield going on.
Just like a protective shield
Yes,
around
because
us.
for a bonus action I can move them.
Yeah.
So, but I need everybody to use the movement with me because I.
It's you would
You
have to
know
all
what?
hold your turn until Kai at the bottom of the initiative, where we're all holding our turn to run together. Artie acting first is smart, so yeah, action to do it, but all our movement at once.
Yes. So I'm gonna save my bonus action to move the spheres as we move.
I love it.
Can we technically use our movements to dash to help with that?
If you're action dashing, you could, or bonus action dashing if you have access to it.
Well,
It's
that
not
help
too much of an
Artie,
incline.
you know what I mean?
It won't really help Artie though. It's
It'll just
whatever
get us
you
there
do.
closer.
Like you actually more don't want to dash because it's that like Arthur can provide cover for you guys as you run.
But he can't dash, that's the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can only dash if there's a slope, but
Okay.
I don't want to climb on a pole and then use him.
In which case, Artie, you are proposing this.
I like that idea.
Light Hope will then take her turn before we get to the party where we really have to like click, click, click.
I don't want.
Here we go.
And I'll also let you guys know if a creature gets 5 feet from the energy balls, the balls are gonna explode. So we're gonna have that side uncovered.
So we should stick close.
Oh yeah, we need to be like a tight group, and then the balls are just around
Working
us. As we move on with
through-
the balls. That's how I move the spheres. Yeah.
Yep. She is going to act again through the spiders. Each of them are going to take a ranged shot at Hordak.
Yep.
It's 4 attacks coming at Hordak, so this is
Well,
plus.
he's literally robot Hitler, basically.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
Space Hitler. You know,
No, that's
like,
Vader.
yeah. No, I feel.
That'd be more insidious,
So the
but
first attack is a 14.
14 hits.
14 hits. Second attack.
It's basically the Nazi
Only a 12.
Does not hit. Oh wait, no, the 14 doesn't hit. I'm using my shield spell.
That's what I was like.
19.
You sure, bud? Okay.
You
There
want
you go.
it to hit?
Next attack, 13. Final attack, 22.
That
Jeez
hits.
Louise.
I didn't
The
get a lot of them.
oh,
I used
this
my
will
3-1
still
bonus spell slot
hurt.
from being a gift.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as the attack hits.
Oh, that's fine. That's not fine. 6.
It's a failure. You will take 3 points bludgeoning damage. You will take an additional 14 points of poison damage as they spit gunk at you. They can't move yet because this is Light Hope using their range stuff.
Yep.
If you will know, you are not poisoned, but if you drop to 0 from this, you will become poisoned for 24 hours, even after regaining all your hit points, and will become paralyzed. Basically, these spiders have the ability to poison paralyze you for a day if you drop to 0. As the spiders rush forward or spit at you using Light Hope's turn, that will make next in the initiative Poe. Are you, like, the plan is
Yes.
holding your turn to run?
Yes, holding my bonus action to dash with a key point, holding my action to unarmed strike anything that gets close.
Because you would have to, yeah. So, holding action to hit, but still being able to run. I like it. Entrapta.
I'm gonna be on, what's her bucket, so that I don't have a 15-foot walking speed. Emily.
The bucket.
Yep.
Gonna be in the bucket.
Go my bucket. But my action is actually going to be, how close is he to me? I can just touch him, right?
Light Hope? Oh, Hordak. I was like,
Yeah,
I was like
Emily-
45, and she's technically a hologram. But
Everyone
yes,
can dash on their own turn.
yes, Hordak's close enough.
Do whatever.
Yeah, so I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Very smart. As at the end of your turn, Entrapta, or shall I say, at the end of what would be your turn, she's going to take a
6. Sorry,
legendary
6.
action.
It's 6 then.
Hordak, I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw against Madness.
Is this a spell?
This is a spell.
I'm in a counter spell.
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Oh, I would love to. August.
Go for it.
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
As coming from the spider's large sonic pulses hitting your brainwaves. Submit. 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 As boom, counterspell away the Arcana tech. You are not. It would have been a high level thing she was trying there. That will make Entrapta. The spider bots will take their true turn. These things are too big, and they would die if they tried to move through.
Go ahead.
They're actually not very heavy hit point-wise, but instead they're going to try to take ranged attacks then instead on Hordak.
We're right here,
19 until
please.
the end of the round. Until my turn.
Miss. 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 21.
Thanks.
As excuse me. I just did that all wrong. That was only 4. Technically, they each get their own attack. I was counting 4 for
You're good.
what Light Hope was
You're
doing. Technically,
Because it's their turn, each creature has
each
all
creature.
attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So
one
four
creature.
attacks?
These things are made to simply damage. I'm letting you know, hit point wise, yeah, that's why they're not going. If they even touch that line, they're
Wait a
gone.
minute, monks start with darks. Why don't I throw those?
Yeah, right. Well, but now you know. It's these things will die if they hit the lightning. So out of one has hit. So the next one, miss. 20 hit. 15 miss. Miss. So 2 hits. Miss. 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 I didn't see it. Miss. Third one and the final one. Nat 1. Nat 1. 19.
That hits.
19 again.
So 4 hits.
So 4 hits out of
16.
16 attacks.
That is good. Hey,
Really trying to kill Hordak, it's
It's a fourth.
very hard to.
It's a fourth
Hordak,
20%.
I know, right?
25%.
25%, it's decent. Here we go, Hordak. I need you to make me 4 individual con saves.
First one. 12.
Barely succeeds.
Second one. 8.
Oh.
Fails.
Third one. 22.
Succeeds.
And last one, 10.
Fails.
So 2 failures.
Okay, here we go. Let's start with the natural 7, 7, 5, 4. So that is 23 plus 8, 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
That knocks me unconscious.
Shoot.
Oh great, now I gotta carry his ass.
And now
Oh,
I've got to
and
roll.
he failed another.
You failed twice, because on success you don't take out. It's like an all or nothing thing.
Sweet.
So you're only taking poison damage from 2 of them.
And
So
it's
that's
now
2
poison.
failed death saves.
Soon to be
And
failed.
so-
Failed?
Because a ranged attack. 2 separate ranged attacks.
No.
Someone
R.I.P.
please spare the
Hordak.
dying hand, because I...
No, I don't.
But again, thankfully, it was not the poison that knocked you 0, so you're not paralyzed or poisoned for 24 hours.
Sweet.
Because it is a very specific stipulation of
Yep.
if this damage is what knocks creatures 0,
That's
then they
good
are.
to know.
So you just died from the sheer giant
Needle.
toxic needle things that were being thrown at you.
Sick. No, there's no way by chance it dealt 42 damage, correct?
No,
Okay.
I would have had to roll max damage on all the poison for that. Which, well,
What?
Don't. What?
What are you doing?
nah, only 31.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I would have had to,
11
and so I started
damage
rolling
and
really high, because I'm like,
died outright.
actually, yeah, I'm like, it was, yeah, the second I started rolling a couple threes, I'm like, you're good.
Okay.
But Hordak, that is 2 failed death saves on.
Oh, he's trying to do his man out of paper.
That was the Horde boss turn. Hordak, that's
Shut
your
up,
turn.
no.
No.
No!
No.
No!
In the box of doom.
I swear I'm not doing this on purpose.
This
There's
is
no way I
the-
can.
Oh, your character's
This
suicidal
is
at this
the
point.
worst. No, this is the place that Hordak should die because everything wants to kill
Yeah.
him.
Karma is a bitch.
That's a nat 1. What the hell?
Or failed.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Congratulations.
Wow.
As you die.
You are not allowed to
Again.
fucking die!
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. Again, Eternia is. Everything wants to kill Hordak here. Even if there were people here, it would have been everyone.
Ah, it's not fine.
I'm okay. I get to outsmart death again. It's gonna be fine.
No.
Here we go.
So help me if you take
scared.
any of the 2 games I'm looking at, I'm gonna get pissed.
Here we go. We are
So
Back.
help me. So help me.
welcome. It is the Horde clone again. You turn as you don't notice this time the transition between life and death. It's as if you're suddenly here in this bar.
It's pretty normal.
Come here, amigo. You know the drill. Let us play for your life.
Please, Samuel, if you die, I'm walking out. Like, legitimately.
Sam characters die. There's just one game I want for both days. Anyone takes out that.
I should play to my strengths.
See? It is a clever technique.
Fill me 4 drinks.
Sorry, mi amigo. A drinking contest has already been chosen.
I was thinking more a game of chance.
Oh,
place
are
poison
you
in
gonna
one of
do
them.
death with Sicilian, man?
And I select.
No, I cannot.
This-
I need to leave.
Oh.
There
No.
are 7 natural poisons of Eternia, 6 of which I am immune to.
Get me out of here.
Perfecto!
I am. Wow.
Never mess with a Sicilian when
Princess
death is
Bride
on the line.
Gambit.
You are asking for 4 drinks, my friends. I have before me 4 glasses of different colors. As the music swells.
25% chance.
Samuel.
Make this fun. Something that can bubble and fizz.
Ah.
So, you propose... There are 4 drinks in front of us. See?
See.
You wish for poison.
Indeed.
I can't.
I know of the poison you speak of?
I think so.
Powerful.
Oh!
We mixed.
No.
Imperceptible.
As if it weren't already a little
You
salty
wish
as
for
it
me
is.
to poison a drink
Indeed.
and see which one. I must ask you, mi amigo, all to leave the room.
Oh!
Because no one can know. I will be inviting Megan in so she can watch what color drink I spike.
Thanks.
Oh!
I'll just take the
I'm happy.
back.
Why are you doing this?
Alrighty. I need you. You, for the record, are going to watch as I am spiking a drink with poison. Or salt. There are 4 drinks. Inside, here we go. I am going to spike
Who's playing with death?
Hordak.
Oh, again.
I'm going to spike this one. Here we go. Going by color. So it's something that cannot be seen. I'm stirring up all of them with a clean spoon. So it's hard to tell which one is which. You know that there is
I know.
one. I have not changed it. I cannot change it. Will you open the door, please? And invite everyone in.
If you go down like that, you go down as a gentleman.
As a gentleman.
You die, alright?
I can't watch this.
Here we go. You will pick your drink, and then you will pick mine. We will both drink at the same time. If neither of us die, we
Wait,
go
did he poison 3 or 4?
again. I have poisoned one.
Oh, okay. Wait, how are you hearing this?
I'm like, no, I'm there, bro.
We're the peanut
Who are
gallery.
you talking to?
Yeah, I just had a picture of
What is your drink?
So rude of you to spike my favorite color, Death.
Interesting. You believe I would go for your favorite color?
We shall see.
I'm so fucking scared.
Oh my gosh.
You first.
There's no way you can't taste it.
Salud.
Oh my god.
Choose again.
Oh!
As Sam has drinking the yellow, I have drinking the blue. Choose again.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
At the same time,
We do not need to give you more reasons to throw up.
to life.
I don't know.
The poison was in the blue one.
You're losing my mind on his straight face because I was like, that's so gross.
It was disgusting! You are truly an actor.
You, sir, are
When you told
truly
Sam to
are
drink first, I
Mr.
thought it was so
Incredible.
you could be like, I don't have to drink it, and then you just did with the straight face. I was like, oh man.
As for
That
that,
was
You just drink
disgusting.
Sprite with salt?
it was
Yes.
absolutely
It
fucking
was the grossest
disgusting.
thing to watch.
That actually, you could taste it the second it hit your tongue. But it's very
I
hard
was
to tell.
expecting it every time, and then it never came. I'm like, very sweet.
Very sweet.
Thank you.
And Hordak, for a second time, you have outsmarted Death. As indeed, he thought maybe your favorite color you would think is safe. Just as a double blind. Well, because then if he gets you thinking about it too much, but you correctly called it. And yes, I had the poison from the get-go. My mouth tastes terrible. Because fun fact, it'll fizz a lot. That's why I had to let you go, because I had to wait for it to die down and mix it all up so it all looks like it fizzed out. And so, yeah. Hordak.
What kind of seasoning did you put on it?
You, it's called Zatar.
It smells like pizza rolls.
It's so good. Hordak, you feel back, 1 hit point lying on the ground.
Stop
More
dying.
alive.
Fake your death. Fake it.
Hordak, that was your turn.
We can
You
pretend
may know.
we don't know.
Kai,
Signs.
are you ready, as well as the party, to run?
I'm ready to run. Is
Who's
there
gonna
any
carry
way?
his body?
Well, that's
Yes.
what I was about to ask, and
Drastic
also I
and Never.
understand that music. But is it possible to use a stamina point to like grab him?
Yes. Using that stamina of, like, I'm normally what would have taken an action
Gosh, that's
as you start rushing. Book it. It's got a lot louder than I thought. I'm going back to my normal scary music.
That was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Thank you, yeah,
Because
Raiders.
I'm like thinking, wait, I know this music.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's the whole spider scene on his back, and then the whole like,
Rushing
snapping
through.
to the face.
Hordak,
Wait, what movie?
you feel yourself lifted
The
by
first
Kai.
one.
Already
Where they're going through the first temple.
bonus action moving.
Temple.
You all rush. You are halfway there. Moving past Light Hope, standing before you. 40 feet away. We are back to Artie's turn.
So it's my turn? Okay. I actually used 2 slots to cast 1 to 4 spheres.
Yes.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna move these 4 up to hit the spiders and cast 4 more for 13
Yeah.
charges.
Take out the spiders.
How do you take out the spiders? Because it's wild how few hit points they have for the damage output. they have.
My monkey.
I'm just gonna, like, while we're running, I'm gonna try to position us, like, under them. And then in one motion, with one hand, I'm gonna lift the spheres, and with other one, I'm gonna create 4 more
You
around
crave
us
for
again.
more. I will say you hear me. That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit. As all the spiders across the ceiling explode in spark, dying as they touch the pure electric field.
And then when I create the new ones, I'm gonna say, keep moving, keep moving.
My
Got
mouth
it.
just tastes terrible right now.
I'm gonna get some water,
You're
but
good.
for Entrapta's turn, she's either going to, and it's up to Samuel how he wants to play it. Either she's going to cast Healing Word on you, or she's going to cast Long Strider on some people.
I will say, here's what's going to happen, because Artie, you've moved everything. It is Light Hope's turn. She doesn't now have access to the big spider, so she will have to.
We're
So
moving
not
with Artie. So
Well, you all just moved there. It's We're all holding until Kai and win as a group, which is smart, because that way I can't pick you off.
we can't just hold again.
I think that's the idea of if you hold again, you'd all make it to the throne room together.
Yeah, so cast Healing
There's the
Word on
thing, you can use your actions, just hold your movement to move with me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So here's my goal. Light Hope's goal.
Your goal.
She has to do more to try to hit you now. Because the spiders are gone, but she still has access to her stuff. Hordak. Trying to think what she's gonna do to you.
But does she know he's alive?
Yes.
Well, yeah. She would know.
She's a smart. Yeah, she's tracking his heart monitor, and so when it starts again, it's like, oh, okay.
She's
let's-
literally at
How many
So-
times must we teach you this lesson? Oh,
Here's
man.
the big thing.
Who has Hordak?
I have.
Kai has Hordak.
So I used a stamina point to get.
That's the thing.
So
Instead of
Kai would
carrying
take
him,
the hit.
we have Emily, we have Entrapta on top of Emily, right?
That's true.
We have you, we have Poe,
So yes,
and we
she
have
can do
me.
that.
If you put Hordak in the middle of us while you're carrying him,
Give him
we're
total cover.
proportionally, we're like covering him.
Yeah.
True.
So it's harder for anything else to attack.
Just use our movement to arrange. And
we just move like the
Gotcha.
Romans.
yeah.
As if
So-
we had
Oh,
shields.
just do
we make a
yeah.
phalanx.
Here
I understood
comes.
that reference.
It's a JoJo reference.
Yeah, she has to try.
Oh, there's not even a block for an attack.
Hordak, how many hit points do you have?
1. Oh, total?
Total. 42. Yeah, she would have to deal 43 points, but I don't think she has anything. Well, she has to make a roll for this.
Okay.
She is trying to supercharge electricity to hit everyone in this room. It's a spell chain lightning, but because she doesn't have the spider, she can't kind of get it for free. Because more horde bots, I will let you know, are on their way. You did a really good job stealthing by most of them, but now the ones back there are coming in. So here comes chain lightning. Trying her best.
I walked all the way down there without the keys.
They're in my panic attack.
That is, I rolled a natural 17, plus that hits the 25 DC. She will be able, I need dexterity saving throws from everyone.
I'm not letting you roll for me.
As,
We were here, so why would I?
Yes.
Ooh. 25.
Oh, August, that's a natural 20.
25,
Dex saving throw?
nat
Yeah.
20, dex, yes. Hordak,
18.
18.
1 second.
Wait, is this a spell?
It is a form of.
May I counter spell?
You have to roll for it.
Okay, let me spend the spell slot. And,
Erase my natural 20?
Nah.
well, if I
Get
fail,
something.
then you get your
Still
natural
have,
yeah.
still. Okay,
I have the opportunity to know if I failed or
it's
not.
only 17.
Only 17, meaning she's gonna still have to roll off for her counterspell.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled an 11, but if I failed it, I can add a +4 with Arcane Deflection if I choose to.
Yes, you can. That would get you to the DC needed.
Perfect. I want to... No.
No?
I'm gonna fail it.
Okay.
What?
And I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Yes. Here we go.
Get the
What does that
resistance.
do?
Hordak,
I lessen the
17.
effect of it and I charge a melee attack with that.
Because it's still chain line. It beats the DC, but she's now having to reverse. She's got +7 to this.
Haha, I have a better plus.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
That's a 16 altogether.
So it
As-
doesn't work?
It
No,
does.
Counterspell's fine.
As counterspell, counterspell.
Counterspell!
No! No!
You have counterspell?
No.
I was like, when did you get
I
counterspell?
hold back like this chain lightning, and then but
Here
she just
comes-
overpowers.
Deck save, please.
Yes, sir.
Entrapped it, you will auto have this.
Dirty 20.
That saved your life, Hordak. As 50 points of lightning damage.
Wait, you're
Have
dead again?
to 25.
I'm unconscious.
Have to 25.
I'm at
Have to
0
25 from
successes.
Entrapta.
If I
Artie,
had
you are
failed to
taking
save, I would
50
save
points of
straight
lightning.
again.
But with
Absorb elements.
Resistance.
You now get resistance to it, so 25 to you.
28.
Poe's gonna be mortified by this, but he just sees me like grabbing the lightning and
I'm
putting
not
the tribal out.
I am not mortified. I'm like,
Hordak, you are
That is
down.
mastery
Not
of Kung Fu
dead.
to take your enemy's movements.
August, I
Yeah, I
realized
learned-
that
I learned
possible.
this,
Will you get me a
Zuko.
glass of water, please?
Yeah, no, like, I'm like, we can. If you,
I'm like walking
Yeah,
all
beat
the
him.
way
He
to
sounds
my
cool.
apartment for the same water.
Yeah, I'm like, I was wondering, like, I thought it was nuts to be like invasive. I was like, oh, but if you need like food
Poe
or
is now
I thought it was more
thinking
like
himself
water.
like, hey,
Yeah.
I am your master.
No.
I can teach you.
I just felt
your
bad.
form of Kung Fu. Everyone learns
Yeah.
Kung Fu differently.
Thank
you just
you.
use that with like, nah.
Here we go. Light Hope's big turn. Hordak, you are down once more.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
does your water taste better than ours?
I don't know, but it's always tastes really good. I'm like, this tastes great. We have a good
I
scene.
think we need to clean
Actually,
our sink.
if you guys want to know something very funny, Rexburg has the most tasteful water I've ever drank. Like
Really?
out of a filter, like from the sink. And I've
Yeah.
been to like Brazil, Mexico,
Yeah.
and a lot of other places in Latin America, and Florida. But here it just tastes like.
Well, like
normal
growing up
water.
in like Vegas, Utah, even like Mission, Arizona,
Yeah.
like I've never liked tap water because like even other places I'm like, oh, this is
Vegas
nasty.
tap water just tastes
Oh, so metallic. I'm like, my daily iron for the day. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it literally
so-
tastes like you're drinking gold.
Light Hope does this. You see, as Hordak goes down, I will complete my mission.
Which is
Kill Hordak.
And we have our missions, so
As Poe, are you
Okay.
holding to run?
holding. Yes, but I have a question. Can I hold a reaction?
Can't hold reactions.
But it's not for myself. Deflect missiles but dang it.
You can't hold reactions is one of the
Yeah.
downsides of D&D because
hold
the reactions, right? It's the
Yeah.
whole point of it's in
Yeah,
response
once
to.
again, I think I'm still gonna do that whole bonus action to run and leave my main action held
So
for
if
if
anything
there's
can-
anything else.
Because
that I
Hordebots
can do.
are on their way.
Like, hey, if I need to punch people once we're in the chamber, do I need to use my action to do something? It's like that bonus action, spend a key point to hold it to run, and main action, what do I need to do once we're there?
Entrapta.
Mhm.
That is your turn.
Okay, we are going to cast.
No,
What?
it's not. Light Hope's going to use her legendary action.
Wait.
But her legendary actions are pretty limited because she, again, doesn't have anything nearby. So instead, for her legendary,
Really?
Hordak is down, so she can't do a lot because that stuff you have to be awake for.
Stop it, August.
Not at all, because this is the entire goal of Light Hope is just kill one dude.
At this point, we should kill him.
I know, yeah, it's like make it easier on us.
They're not wrong.
So she's gonna
Did I say that out loud?
So much damage,
I
guys.
just love the look Shelby gave. It's like,
stop it.
Look, he's starting to become more trouble than it's worth.
I said, listen.
even
Hi,
Paul's saying this.
It's
is
called
I-
investment.
he's
He's just
also-
not accruing.
Look, one is evil, one needs therapy.
do
We
that.
don't know which
My
is
best
which.
friend.
Do we take
My
the
best
Yeah,
gamble?
damn it. She has to do this. She can't damage him. Instead, she's going to summon even more horde bots than before.
Ha!
Now, here's the thing. One is evil, one needs therapy. Do we take a gamble and guess which is which?
Okay, that's not great, so we
I
can only
technically already
use
got free
the...
therapy, so.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
But we don't know that.
4 horde bots march in with more on their way. Now Entrapta is your turn.
Okay, we're going to cast.
How does it feel, Sam, to be so wanted?
It's you know, it's
You
a
know, this
feeling
isn't a
I'm
first,
not
dude.
used to.
Yeah, I'm like, when you guys are like, we're going to Eternia, I'm like,
Yeah,
alright,
I
alright.
knew. I knew.
Wounds at
I'm good.
second level.
Hey,
Listen, sometimes you don't
I
want
was
to
gonna
be
say, this is
wanted.
not the first time we
15.
saved your.
Samuel, 15 points.
There we go.
I didn't
That's
like
gonna
Gongmen
disappear so
City
fast.
being
Up at 15.
wanted.
You're
Hordak.
still on my back, dude.
I told
horde
you,
bots are about
let's
to
make a
appear for
little
their
square
turn.
and put him in the middle.
That's
Yeah, we're
another
putting it
4.
in the middle.
8
Yeah, we're putting
horde
it in the
bots. I will give you 3/4 cover,
Okay, works for me.
because as 8 horde bots are about to try to attack you. So here we go. They can try. Oh, but you do have. That's
better
nice to have
be
3/4
ranged.
cover. It's ranged. That's why 3/4 cover is
Just like
really
Owen.
coming in clutch right now.
It's a
How
plus,
far away in range?
plus 5 to my AC.
It should be plus 3.
Okay.
Because half is 2,
Yeah.
3/4 3.
Okay.
So 3, and you can reactionary shield to give you a 22 AC if you need to.
This is true.
So let's start with the first one. I gotta overdrive them to attack a
Yeah.
lot. We are going to go through these. That's times 8, 24 attacks.
God
Damn!
Yeah. Well, because I was like 8 if they're all overdrive because it's just
Are
all
these
to hit him.
intelligent beasts? Commanded
No,
by someone intelligent?
this is just Light Hope.
Couldn't they just be like, hey, take out the outer wall and then Hordak?
No.
At all?
They've
Well, if you
got
focus
one
fire,
mission.
You focus fire.
Here we go.
Ah.
Because
Well,
when you
but
split
technically-
fire,
Well, because
you can
also
only
at that
be
point
all
it's the
light.
strategy of, and if Hordak goes down, we can just hit someone else, right? Like, and now Kai already.
Okay.
So here we go. 24 attacks. They have. Wait, your AC. I'm
17 at the moment.
17 at the moment.
Can be up to 22 at a moment's notice.
With their buff, they're only going to hit on 19s, even with all their buffs.
Before or after shield.
That's after shield. They
Okay.
need a 19.
So let's
So-
roll to see if we need shield. But
So here we go. That's a 16 miss. Someone want to keep track because I have to do this 24 times.
Yeah, I will. I'll
You'll keep
hits.
track of yours.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Gus help keep track of just in total. So there was the first one.
Okay.
Second one, 18 for a
Okay,
21.
So jump up to 22 AC.
So
no.
that's another miss. 19 miss. 8 miss. 18 miss. 17 miss. 19 miss. 7 miss. 15 miss. 7 miss. 9, miss. Nat 1, miss. 11, miss. 21 again, miss. How many hits or how many attacks has that been?
You just rolled the 16th right now.
16th. 8 more. We're halfway through, or 2/3 through. Nat 2, miss. 21, miss. Nat 20. One hit. Nat 20.
What?
2 hits.
Oh,
Oh,
goodbye.
fuck.
18, miss. Nat 2, miss. How many are we up
You
to?
have 2 more.
2 more.
You're messing up.
Nat 2,
You have 1
miss.
You're done.
That's a nat 20.
That's
Nah.
3 criticals.
That's gross.
Out of 24 hits, you
You're
only
gonna
got
die.
hit 3 times, and they were all
Again.
crits.
Well, if the first one doesn't drop me to 0, then I'm not gonna. Actually, no. I'm not gonna die because they're crits. I mean, because they're ranged attacks. So I'll just
Each
be
one
down
would
to-
only be doing 1.
even as crits. So I'll just be down to 1 if.
And you're about to make another death save, though. That's the
We're gonna
problem.
see. Okay,
So here we go.
if
Here we
the
go.
first one downs me. I'm
First
in
one.
trouble.
So all these aren't double. So
Close are we? Gosh dang it.
it's at the end of the turn. On your turn, Kai, you are all running into the throne.
Run.
It's so close. Here we go. First attack. This is the 2d10 energy damage, so it's the problem. 0 is a 10 and a 9. So that's 19 plus
Downed
3
by the
for
first
22.
one.
The first one downs.
So we're gonna see if I die outright from their damage, but the next 2.
No.
Here we go.
Drop me
If
down
you
to
die
1.
again, I'm leaving.
If you take
18, 18 plus 3, 21 on the second.
21, and so the third one. So they needed a 21 more damage to me to kill me outright.
Stop.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
Why are you
Oh
evil?
my gosh. Why are you evil? Hey, if this doesn't
Why
wake
are
up
you so
Hordak, though,
fucking
I don't know
sweet?
what will.
Fix your
I'm
ways.
a wizard! Fuck. That was only 6.
Okay, I'm not dead.
That
outright.
was 2. Or no, that was a
Yeah,
1
but now you have
and
to
a
make
2.
a fucking death save, and you're gonna roll another nat 1, and I'm gonna kill you.
So
Hordak,
happy.
come make a death save.
If I ever see you near a slot machine, I'm physically dragging you
If there's
away.
another nat once, there's a. Okay, it wasn't a nat 1.
Good.
It was a 4.
Which was
Oh.
a third failure.
Still.
Twice.
I'm leaving.
My shot. Have fun.
Statistically, this should be happening.
I need a moment.
Tell me dead.
Text me when he's dead.
Did you play chess?
Dude, you gotta stop.
Chess? The man's team.
You're like a regular.
Chess?
Dude, you gotta stop.
You think I'm trying? There are many people who want me dead.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta stop. Learn
he
to
comes
not
back
be a
up,
bad
turn
guy
his
at
keys
least.
I'm leaving. I'll be back
Alrighty.
when it's done.
My friend. You wanna play chess?
I do. All of them are queens.
Everyone gets 2 rows of queens. Here we go. Here's
That
what
would
we're gonna
actually be
do.
More interesting. not
Because
No, Pokemon
my
chess.
my closest chess set right now is
Gotta
in
watch
storage
it.
because it is a nice crystal set.
Gets
I am going to quickly grab my other monitor because I can throw chess up
Chess,
here.
Chess.com. Yeah.
Each piece gets a Pokemon type, and if you hit one that you're
Sarah.
super effective against, you get another.
There's a Maiden 4
Can't we
technique.
just throw it on the TV?
So there's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I need at least this to
You
like
need to monitor
plug
the
it,
video.
so like,
Point somewhere
so
else
I
and
can
keep the
see
chess
what we're
pieces.
doing.
Take the. I can't tell you, but there's a Maiden 4 technique that can win you every game.
Maiden 4 is so fun.
I keep winning games online like that.
I know.
Okay, good.
I know it's an easy one to see coming, but if August doesn't see
I
it,
have
she
to
will.
feel.
He will.
I've played Maiden 4
He'll
a
see
couple
it.
times.
Okay.
We're all nerds. I think we're all.
It was from a
Yeah.
book. I learned it in elementary. There was a book where someone did
Yeah.
it in the book, and I was like, "What?" And so I didn't know if it was real or not. And so I looked it up. I'm like, "It's real!" Like,
I learned it and
I'm going on-
lost a chess tournament in middle school.
I need
middle
to.
school.
I need to.
Middle school.
Sam, your debts are convincing me to go on Amazon and make a purchase. This is worrying.
What are you doing? Okay.
okay, here we go.
Late for my job.
Mahjong.
Yeah.
I think what is a game of Mahjong.
No one else.
Here we go. We're gonna throw it on the screen.
Yeah.
Sam, if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm
Let's
talking shenanigans.
chess.com. All right. Here we go. We're going to. Shouldn't we be able to play?
You should be able to play yourself.
Play computer? No, yeah. So wait, we need
Play
to
online?
play a friend. Yeah,
Play.
or invite a friend to play a game.
Oh, there should be.
Yeah, no. I need here we go. 2-player chess online. Yeah, chess.com. So oh, cause it's an account.
Yeah,
I
look at
have-
offline. Yeah.
Yeah, let's 2-player chess. 2-player chess. 2-player chess. 2-player chess.
I guess it doesn't exist.
My gosh. Mathisfun.com. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Would you like death to be black or white?
I'll be white.
You will
I mean,
be
Hordak is
Do you
pale.
want to do that one, or do you want me to send August the link and you can play through my phone and he plays on the computer?
That,
I
yeah,
like that.
there we go. So, here we go. Is that chess.com?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I will sign up. Because, like, I think I signed up, but, like, it was long ago, so I might need to... Here we go. Let me play...
I don't even have the money to buy this right now.
I need to log in. Sign up. There we go.
Let's see if it works.
If I'm going out with a bang.
Please, sir.
We are playing chess for your life.
The drinking, the poison cup was, I was
That was
sitting on that for a bit.
wild.
Like, I
Wait,
saw
if
you
you
look
sign
out,
up,
you're
it's
like,
even
wait,
easier.
Sam, you did a drinking game as North. Did you forget how this works?
Here we go. So, I've signed up.
You
Here we
signed
go.
up? See if the link works. If not, just give me your username or the email you're signed up with.
Standard look. Actually, I like the golden look. Here we go. Here, I'm gonna copy this link into Messenger,
Send it to yourself.
send it to myself, and
I
then I
do that
should
all
be
the
able
time
to
as a
open
DM.
it.
I'm just like, and send this to
And,
myself,
yeah,
and now
right.
I have that.
I
That's
have
like,
a whole WhatsApp group with just myself. With
yeah, right.
useful things in the world.
And just send it myself, because then I always know where it is. Like,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Why don't you just keep a notepad or do a thing?" I'm like,
Because
"No."
then you have to open up the notepad.
Here we go. Sent it to myself.
I love emailing myself.
Opening chess. Here we go.
Unless August can read.
It should be me.
Well, he's got
Okay.
Caesar August.
Caesar August. Here we go, Sam.
Okay, here we go.
Would you like to sit opposite me?
Yes.
Yes, at the table.
Sorry, guys. I
You're
stole
gonna
the spot.
don't worry.
Here we go. I'm also going to put in
Shenaniganery.
not.
What kind of necklace you got? I just noticed that.
It's Saint Judas, not the one that betrayed
Okay.
Jesus, the other one.
Oh, yeah.
We
The good one.
He's the saint of like possible causes and traveling. And my family's happy.
I'm also having to take copious notes while we play, just like
Okay.
of everything that's
There's
been
also
happening.
it's timed.
Oh yeah, it is at 20 seconds.
Oh shit. What? Your move. Oh, I'm starting with white. Okay.
Sorry, we're
Very
good. I'll be on
Wait,
the
we
back
get to
foot.
watch your guys' chess match. Watch over some sort of.
Yeah, I was sure Sancho. Sorry, I didn't realize that was my move.
That makes sense, yeah.
I think it's amazing how he chose chess.
Okay. Sam has gone. Give me a second. So it's also been a hot second since I played chess, so.
No worries.
Was he a fighter?
I was gonna go rogue because
Black has won.
Did you meet him?
Mm-hmm.
I checkmated.
Checkmate.
Good stuff, sir.
Took me longer than normal. I've been
Oh,
rusty.
wow.
Because I was.
I will remove this from you.
I should have really been paying attention. I apologize, but good game.
If you would
It
have
was
killed
still
him with
good.
the other pawn, I couldn't have pulled that
Well,
off.
and that's what I was. Yeah, I shouldn't have been trying to multitask because I'm like, oh, I can also take notes while doing it. But that was still good.
Because someone text Shelby saying you're alive and so she can come back.
Chess has been chosen and won.
How close was it?
It was well, because yeah. Sam had it because I didn't have my brain in. I was thinking because I needed
He
to.
made a little mistake.
I should have moved the other pawn because I was thinking, but again, I was trying to like prep and do stuff as DM. I should have just said, and I had that thought before of like, oh yeah, if this ever comes up, we'll just play after.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, something where it's like we both have that even ground, which is more fair because you know then I'm being a good player to you, but I'll still count it.
Felt good.
That feels good. I'll text Shelby. He won. As
more games are dropping like flies.
2 in 1 session.
As you just keep dying.
That was...
No.
Use every game so that there's just permadeath now.
No. There will be games. You want to know what to play? Calvin Ball.
You know, actually, there is a game I'm surprised no one's chosen in terms of D&D, but we'll get to that.
Calvin Ball.
Hordak.
You always win.
As you are up,
Oh, do I get some of that?
No.
up at 1.
No, because
you won.
die all the time.
Because you're conscious.
That's my reward. I'm not dead.
As Hordak, you're back at 1. Gosh.
Good thing I'm still holding you.
You just felt alive go out and then back.
And I'm just like...
Stall. Close.
We could just knock you out.
Indeed. No one knows. They say, what happened to this?
Oh.
Hordak, you are up at 1. Kai, on your turn, you are all running into the room.
I do want to ask, how close are the bad guys to us?
The Horde bots have just entered in from where you guys were. They were 40 feet away. That's why they had to range, overdrive, shoot Hordak. As
Kai, what's with the bandage?
so, well, here's what needs to happen.
Not the
first.
time!
Not the time! Not the time! Not the
People
time!
might die if I'm gonna. People are gonna die.
As
Talk about this while I'm trying not to die!
you all rush in, Horde bots are converging. Standing before you is Merlin. The dragon scroll, open, facing outward, arcanic runes and technology run congruent, circling like a giant sphere of spinning energy. Merlin turns. All of you immediately, something is wrong based on his expression.
Are you kidding me?
We're not back yet.
We've got company.
What happened?
The portal, we're waiting. I've opened it, but right now it's...
We've got company
it's-
coming.
I know, I've heard everything.
Okay.
He's died, what is this, the third time, fourth time?
Stand in the back. We'll take care
Well,
of
he's
this.
unconscious, he can't answer that.
We're not looking at a
You're
portal
fine.
back to Dremor. This is just that.
To nothingness.
It's magic incarnate that I'm looking at right now. It might not go anywhere.
Okay, so we either risk it or we fight or we try to survive a stalemate in the oncoming bots.
Get it together.
Wait!
See Merlin just...
Now I'm gonna look back at the door.
Back at the door.
I'm gonna start walking outside.
What?
Merlin does not like that.
Get it together.
No, wait!
I still have your balls. I mean your spears.
Kid, I can send you all somewhere safe.
What?
Where?
He looks at you, Artie. Only you. Do you trust me, Arthur?
Yeah. I don't think he would consciously cause me any harm or leave me dies.
I have. The horde bots approaching. You hear Lighthope screaming in anger as once again she notices Hordak's life force, heart is beating.
I left the spheres right outside the door, by the way. All
Good.
4 of them.
That will buy me time.
You're sending us, but you're staying?
I have no choice.
Makes the only one.
This is where I, the DM, is going to say, because the I party with Jim Lake Jr. shows that not that they don't want to help you guys. They did not get to the trial in time and instead are choosing to go somewhere first. Because they don't know who to trust. They don't know if they can trust Merlin. And from some of the stuff they've heard about Hordak and Kai, they don't know if they can trust you guys.
That's understandable.
Meaning, there is no doorway right now to Dremor.
But that means you're stuck in here.
Only for a few more seconds, it sounds like. Listen. You'll find it. You have to find it.
Okay, fine.
It's not where you think I put it.
Okay.
As Merlin stops. Go.
What about the scroll?
Grab it as you go, and I can hold it open.
Okay.
Be like a closing balloon.
I told you that I held my action earlier, or if we ever need to do something.
Grab the scroll.
That's what I'm holding my action
Because I would have been
for.
really. You grab it. We are going to go one by one now through initiative as Merlin keeps this open. Arthur, do you jump through?
I'm gonna touch his shoulder. I'm gonna say you're the greatest wizard of all time, and I still need you. Don't die. No, I'm gonna make it.
See you on the other side. As you jump through, Lighthope takes her turn, moving more horde bots in, but she can't get through. Her movement is based on what the horde bots can and can't give her. Poe, you've already grabbed it.
Yeah, also, the spheres are based on concentration, so since I'm not there, they're gone. What?
He knew.
Okay.
Poe.
Where are we roughly going? I don't need details, but what's the plan?
Just go.
Yes or no?
I'm jumping in.
You jump. Entrapta.
I'll jump with in my
Jump.
bot.
You jump with your bot. Hordak. You jump through.
You don't have a choice. If you don't, we're gonna chuck you in that thing.
Yeah.
You don't. We're
I was
forcing
about to
you.
say.
Kai would have dragged you.
Yeah. Kicking and screaming like.
Oh gosh.
Kicking him to
Like the faith.
as Kai.
I will say I will look at Merlin and just give him a nod of like respect and then jump in.
That's
As
You know what? Yeah, I was about to
All
digress, but that brothers have that to do with barbecue
jump
before, so.
into a portal. Lights crash. Thunder becomes imminent as everything moves. You feel yourselves become everything, and then nothing. Your lives become full, stretching across expanses of all the universe and every mind, and then as simple as papers, flat, two-dimensional, becoming full again, stretching beyond. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Please.
Nat 13 through a total of 17.
21.
Ooh, nat 13, total of 18.
24.
24, 21, nat 13. What was that, Poe?
Nat 13, total of 18.
Oh, two nat 13s. Okay.
Okay, one second. You said Constitution?
Con save.
Oh shoot, 15 plus 5. What is that?
20.
20. That's what I thought.
Poe and Hordak.
supposed to be the Dragon Warrior Guardian Ball. I need to know what I'm guarding.
The worlds pass. Realities slip. Everything cracks, becomes still. Flashes, moments. Dreams, worlds. Gods, monsters, and men. You see heroes rise and villains fall. You see men kill. They kill again and are revived. You see the endless expanse of story. You see the endless cycle of good and evil. You see worlds collide, shapes and figures, indescribable. There is something creating, and there is something destroying. Always there is a start. Always there is a finish. A beast, a monster, a man looks. I need you both to take 5 points of exhaustion.
You chose this. Well,
Where is
you literally looked at God.
Alrighty.
Not
What?
just God.
You looked at
5?
everything.
Forget everything. 5 points of exhaustion.
My second time.
As
This
you
pretty
stop seeing the world in expanses. You are in a strange new world. As being placed in a gross, happy, sugary, sweet. Everything just seems so nice here. The sunlight dapples ever so softly.
Why do
The
I feel
wind
like I want to sing?
smells sweet.
Is this heaven?
You could sing here, couldn't you? Is this heaven?
Is this the good afternoon?
As I get to make a roll.
Where?
Where?
Please sit on horse. Please sit on
Let's
horse.
go!
Where you guys are going?
Have stuff
Oh man. The world of Desanya.
I knew this was gonna happen, Wedge. We were either going to hell or we were going here.
61! Oh man.
Where?
Let's see, going through my list. Oh, I have to pull up that list!
Oh.
Don't act so happy!
It's crazy.
I'm not wanting to destroy this world too, okay?
Oh yeah.
We're safe here.
Are we really?
I have the Dragon Scroll with me!
Here we
We're
go.
not safe as long as we have him!
There is
That
no
was safe
third
because
seal
we
in
don't
this.
have to worry
There is
about
no third seal in that world. There is no third seal. It's just this place. We saved the world by accident.
Excellent. This is helpful. As
France!
you
Not the
approach.
French.
That would be good, though.
Not the French.
That's really good. You find yourself hurtling through time and space, stepping out, falling as if placed unholy like in another world of stories. Into a realm quite strange. We zoom
Are we
in
in Disney?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Disney.
That's why I was like, why do I
to
feel
a
Oh
city
my gosh!
rising.
Yes!
What?
Heavy buildings everywhere. Sumani City
Sumani City, yes.
rises as you all tumble into the bay. Water splashes as salt water slowly hits all your faces.
Guys, does that mean we get to finally see Entrapta, or not Entrapta, but Esmeralda?
You are all floating
A
in
bay.
the ocean.
Depends on when this is not.
As
Yeah, let's hope this isn't
Merlin
because
needed to send you somewhere safe that trust me, there's a reason he put you here.
Where am I?
Arthur, you slam into the water. No?
Where Am I?
Where am
Where's
you?
the other Arthur?
Oh, you'll find out soon.
Hey!
There's another. Your doppelganger is somewhere here. As you are all in the water, I need to know what you are doing now floating in the Bay of Sumana.
I am trying to flag down a ship. Like, help!
Give me a persuasion check.
Please.
It's not a hard DC if you know.
I think Kai's like, he's
Cool,
still like
that
on
is-
his back, but it's
My
just like also like
speed
looking,
is
it's just like,
0, by the
okay,
way.
I've seen some
you
shit,
drowning?
but what the F is that?
Don't worry, I'm fluffy. I can
You're not
float.
drowning. You just cannot swim right now.
I'm fat enough to float.
So this should be a disadvantage.
August, when you get your 3rd level exhaustion, your hit point maximum is halved.
What?
And therefore, I am now on death saves again.
Oh my gosh.
Well, have, but it can't take away current hit points. It shouldn't.
No.
Did it take it away?
It took it away. D&D took it away.
Oh shit! Interrupted. Do you have healing?
Oh.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I
Okay,
hit
heal
taken
him.
away. That's weird.
Heal him.
Okay, performance, persuasion you said?
With disadvantage.
Oh, that was
'Cause
supposed
it's-
to dirty 20, now to 12.
12. I have to see.
Shoot.
What ship flags us down?
It's a nat 20. You're good.
Wait,
Oh,
is it?
man. Disney's a great place
Which
to be.
ship?
What?
Which
What
ship?
ship? What ship?
Please tell me it's not a pirate ship.
Sailing
Flying
through
ship?
No, so help me, if it's the Pearl, I am going
No,
to
no, no,
Pearl.
no. The flying ship.
magical land of ships
I'm just gonna
sailing.
throw up from all of this.
I know, this is a lot. Fun fact, I didn't expect you guys to come here, except when Artie started doing a bunch of stuff with Merlin and all the things. I'm like, alright. You see a passing ship. Stop. Aboard it is a crew of ducks.
Help! Help! Oh, finally recognize my faces. Help! We need
Hey!
to get to shore.
God bless me, bagpipes! Get aboard, throw a line! As this strangely Scottish duck man sees you all, and a bunch of ducks start throwing over. This
I
is
wanna go
a
back.
beautiful
It was
ship.
better back there. It was better back there.
Talking
Dad,
ducks!
you reminds me of my dad.
What the fuck? It's
Reminds me of my dad. It's
They
the
look
duck?
so unnatural.
Yeah, the goose.
Mr. Ping was like a goose, but like, that's a goose. These are weird. They're like bills stretch, and they seem to have like
Yeah.
weird finger
looks
feathers that are like
cartoony.
very
Mr.
cartoony.
Ping also had finger feathers. It's
Oh, but like,
Judy.
like these finger feathers, like those were feathers. These are like hands made of feathers that are like.
That's weird. That's weird.
As you are pulled out. Right, what were you doing sailing in the bay?
we were being attacked by something.
Or
We
just
jumped.
on the
I'm like giving
I'm
him
like-
CPR.
We were being
actively.
attacked. Jumped through some magic portal that Merlin
been too
made,
much.
and now we're here.
Hi, but I was wondering, Your Highness, what can we do for you?
Wait. Oh yeah, you're Arthur.
Why are you?
It was crazy.
To my palace, please.
To your palace, of course. We aren't cheap, you know, Your Highness. We're gonna have to charge you.
The money.
Of course, we'll put it on your tab as
On your tab?
Scrooge McDuck
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
will turn around the bottom dollar, his private ship, the bottom dollar, and begin sailing. As
Do I
you-
look the same?
You see,
Has my appearance changed at all?
your appearance hasn't changed.
Okay.
You look like yourself,
Yeah.
but still very similar.
Interruptus just like having freaking her robot clean out her ears and like water and whatever, and just like.
See, as the ducks are, you see Scrooge McDuck introducing. Right, Scrooge McDuck, the richest duck in the world to you. How may I be of assistance, Your Highness? Are these some of your Imagineers or new friends?
Imagineer.
What's an Imagineer?
There are people I trust. So.
Of course. Oh, well, let's get on the way. You've got some
The
sailing
moment
to do.
Scrooge turns around, I'm gonna like tap Artie's foot from the ground.
Hordak almost dies, and what does he say?
You go probably gonna die.
Shit
has a
out of
point.
this.
We need Merlin.
Oh my god.
As
Wait,
sailing
do I still
through.
have the staff that Entrapta gave me when I lost my balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm using it again because
Yeah,
my
because
exhaust are just
half health, half hit points, half
Zero
everything.
speed.
Zero speed.
Where are the pandas in this universe? We need chi healing.
As you start
need
slowly
extreme
sailing
chi.
out of the bay,
Oh my
Scrooge
gosh.
McDuck.
I'm gonna
Right,
throw
well,
up.
let's take you all down below deck. You don't want to be aboard when we cross into the astral sea.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What?
So this thing could go to the spirit realm?
Pardon?
is a faster.
Right, you've got some pretty weird friends there, Your Highness.
Just
This whole day's been
different
weird.
Places.
As
This whole day's been
the
weird.
ship slowly sinks, you all
I'm
feel
staying aboard up top. I'm gonna take every single note I can of how they got into the astral sea.
the boat starts glowing, different soft magics around the boat.
Of course,
I'll
we're
drop
As you
up so
start
you can see.
Scrooge
sinking
would buy his
below
way
the
into the
water,
astral sea.
but water becomes starlight in the sky. As Scrooge McDuck's bottom dollar, having commissioned the Imagineers to help make him an astral boat, he sails into the astral sea to help
Kind of owns it.
quarter the time what would have taken, even with a ship as this, like a good couple weeks to sail, or not even quartered. It's going to take a couple hours. As you start sailing through the astral sea, seeing things pass, ducks passing by, these weird sailors. Right, so were you on some sort of like quest again? I thought, what's going on, Your Highness?
I'm not your Arthur.
Pardon?
Yeah.
You're telling him that now?
Aye, you're a magically cursed thing that came to life based on Arthur.
No. I am Arthur, but from another.
Have you heard
dimension.
of the multiverse theory?
We are not from here. That's why we don't recognize anything.
Aye.
But Merlin sent us here, so my best guess is to go meet.
that more.
What? You look like the king. You talk like the. Yeah, you know Merlin. It's hard to.
He's fresh out of high
Oi!
school.
He's gonna make an insight check on you.
He's fresh out of high school.
I'm absolutely not hiding anything.
Yeah, even with that low roll, it's just more that like, because he was thinking, you don't seem to be a doppelganger. Actually, come here. When you get close, he kind of pokes your toe really hard, and just. No, right? Usually, yeah. It's silver tips. Just checking.
Okay. It's okay. It's like Arya.
All right.
It's all right.
As we sail off into the astral sea, we will make it approaching
Taking
Magentia,
Is this a reference I'm supposed to get?
seeing out of the astral sea slowly. Why is it? You guys hear this, right? This is fucking weird.
Guys, why the music is different? I'm used to flutes and pipes.
As-
This is orchestra. This is chorus work.
This is
I kind of
cool.
dig it, not gonna lie.
Seeing
I'm used to like
Coming
flutes and
across.
rhythms,
He's, like, trying to prop him up,
Like, have you heard the music
what's
too, Kai?
happening?
Like whenever in battle, like
a
intense
grand
flutes and woodwinds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Happens
But
all the
what?
time.
Where's
Actually-
You should hear in the spirit realm.
really?
It's more intense.
there's a different song. I
Why
should
is-
here.
Why is it choral work here?
We're going to also
Just
bring
seems
in.
overwhelmed with positivity here. I don't like it.
I don't like it here.
Why does everyone have such rosy cheeks?
Everyone's got rosy cheeks. What the hell?
I am.
Why do I have to rhyme every time I open my mouth?
I'm speaking in rhymes.
I am.
Oh, here we go.
Why the butterflies?
Oh no! If we're shown a map, if we get shown a map of the world, I feel like
Sitting
Post could be like, oh, at
atop
least China's normal.
a grand world.
Oh my gosh.
You see the giant nation of Magentia. Stretching in the middle, a large rock castle, Petrum Superbia, as Scrooge McDuck will inform you. It's pretty cool. Let's pull up Magentia.
Ooh.
As rebuilt.
Rebuild.
Rebuilt.
After Hades tore them back to reality.
Deus
Mars.
Mortem.
Is Deus Mortem has passed. We see sailing into the southern port grand temples and buildings, large libraries, houses of the elites in common, stretching in concentric circles slowly around and around inward. Scrooge pulls up the bottom dollar to the edge of Magentia. As rolling up, you see he turns. Right, now it's as far as I'll take you. If you're... it'd be really bad if you were an evil doppelganger of the High King. I don't want my name attached to it. But I'm getting paid. Do you have at least, like, we'll call it 5 gold a person for...
I think I have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will hand him 20 gold.
Right, no, I said gold.
That is gold.
Our universe is different
He picks up the gold.
currencies.
Tink, tink. Right, no, this is what we would call copper.
That's
No. No. No.
I'm gonna firebolt myself in the face.
No!
Immediately die.
No, we are from
I'm on 0.
Capitalism doesn't
Heal
win.
back.
Spare the dying!
I don't want to be awake.
Yeah.
Hordak is
I don't
like,
want to see a
I
world
am in a
where
realm
I'm
of positivity
It's-
and happiness, and I am a Hordak.
And you're broke.
And I'm poor.
And I'm broke.
As
You know
metals
what?
don't transition well across
You know what?
universes.
You know what?
The properties of this world, this is basically copper.
You know what?
Can I see a piece of gold?
Right, he pulls out a piece of gold. It sparkles in that weird, grody. None of you have ever really seen a metal like this kind of gold before.
Can I study that? I'm sorry, I'm a metallurgist.
Aye, not
We-
for free.
We don't have that where I'm from.
See that?
I just need to talk to Arthur and
Where
I'll bring
we're
back the
from,
gold.
that's gold.
Right, no, I'm sorry. As far as I'm willing to take you, we're at the port. You just head through the circles. Don't get robbed. If anyone asks you to go down to the sewers, it's a scam. And no, you'll be fine.
Thank you so much, sir. It's
Right?
nice to see
Sorry,
hospitality
our
here.
world's falling apart, so we're just trying to find what.
Everything's
Uh,
going to shit.
I'm so sorry. Do you happen to have a coat with a hood on?
Actually.
Actually, wait. I still have my cloak.
Oh yeah, because that is something very smart.
I don't
Quick,
want to be out in the open.
quick thinking, Artie, of like, because your face here would ping. Yes, Poe, you can borrow
Here.
big old cloak, wrap up.
Do you need?
It's got that like
You need a
dumpling
rice hat?
panda smell where it's like
Do you need
both
a rice
like
hat?
it smells like
Okay.
outside but also like fried wontons. This is an odd.
That is
setting.
beautiful.
That sounds
Right.
great, honestly.
Yeah.
We just need to go to that big castle in the center of this place.
Big
Okay,
sand
let's go.
castle.
That's my best guess.
As
Do titles go well around here?
hey, everyone's got titles.
So, like, if I said I was the queen of drill,
Oh yes, what's drill?
it's my kingdom.
Different worlds.
Ah, royalty,
Different
of course,
worlds
but
work
you don't
differently.
have money.
They
Sure.
don't have a dragon
Well, my
warrior here.
entire kingdom was destroyed.
Right, just tell thy king to. I'll send him a bill.
Will do. Bill. That's always funny.
Yeah, bill.
And then there's just Kai. It's just like, we have money in the first place, so whatever.
Yeah, I've spared the
As-
dying on Hordak and we're just dragging him.
We enter into Magentia,
Ooh, this is a
a
fun song.
bustling metropolis.
Why
People
does the music
here
always change?
very strange. More music. What the fuck? Like, indeed, it feels as if
Where-
music is changing every 2
You know, I never
seconds.
thought I'd say it. I miss the woodwinds.
I miss it. I miss it. As
You get
moving
used to it,
through.
not to being thrown out between two.
I gotta pull up some of my other notes. Magentia. Oh, you love to see it. It's been a hot second.
Yeah, it has.
I assume the castle is so big that we can see it wherever we are.
Yes, this castle.
Let's just
The castle
beeline it
is the size of a kingdom in of itself.
Okay.
This was as kind of for that fun lore that you would know already. This used to be 5 different kingdoms that slowly combined over the ages due to major wars here, with Petrum Superbia rising in the distance.
Let's just walk straight there. No shortcuts, no detours. I need a crash.
Heading through
And then
as
Kai's like, "Ooh, I don't want to talk
Hordak
to you
and Poe, you cannot walk.
Ah,
0.
I am the largest member of the party. Wait a minute.
Can you roll?
You guys just have to push me. I become a
I'm just gonna
perfect
chain
ball.
you by your legs and just drag you.
No, I become a perfect ball, and you just like chain it around like carrying the ball.
You could. That's gonna attract a lot of attention. I'm gonna have to start making rolls.
Okay, fine. Just drag me.
Passing
No,
through.
no, 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 no. You carry Hordak, Emily will carry you.
Can Emily carry me?
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Carrying Hordak's easy. Emily carrying Poe. You all set off across the 20 rings of Magentia.
Jeez, 20 rings, man.
Like, so many. Like, it's after a while you realize each ring is what we would call about a standard New York City block.
Oh.
So it takes some time because, again, heavy,
This is the metropolis of the world.
heavy traffic too, of like having to wait to cross places in and out. You are seeing a strange. All of you have seen elves, humans, dwarves, even half-orc. They're everywhere. Like, this is truly a hot mess, just melting pot of race, ethnicity, gender, everything you could imagine here. There are fairies flittering about. There are dwarves low and below. Indeed, for half a moment, Artie, you see a group of goblins passing by, which normally goblins are very angry creatures that like attack in packs, live in the woods. But these goblins seem to be wearing small little vests and talking about something investment banking. And you see they're like, right, let's go get a drink, drinks on me! And they're all like cheering, going along. Yeah, goblins in Dremor are feral creatures that sleep during the winter and then just attack in packs in summer to like hoard pack in, and they're just everywhere. You're seeing strange beasts and creatures. Eventually, you find your way
Are you talking about
slowly
Vote.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
to
Jensia. So sugary.
one of the midpoints. This is about. I actually can use this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings in.
We're
Some rings.
barely a fourth.
7 rings in, you will come upon a temple. Artie, you've read about temples. You would have had in your studies. Kai, seeing this kind of temple, this is a temple. We're talking large, very Gothic-like, built in such a manner. And you see that in front is a statue of a long, bearded man, hair holding what seems to be a lightning bolt that none of you have ever heard of before.
Who's this guy? I don't know, but I feel like it'd be really stupid if we asked everyone.
Yeah. Maybe
What's weird? There's not a sign.
No sign.
I feel like
It's almost like it's supposed to be obvious.
maybe this is one of the gods that people up in the northern archipelagos worship, like a warrior being. I think his name is Thor.
I think, for Artie, like, it's like,
This
you've
guy
heard
kinda
of
looks
Thor.
like a-
Large bearded, strong with like
Do I know of the existence of Zeus?
Fun fact, there's no Grecian gods in Dremor.
Eris.
Eris exists, but the Grecian gods.
I thought you said Aries. One guy somewhere in the other part of the world is screaming right now if he said Aries.
Is this how you face me? Face me, Zeus. So.
As you hit this temple, though, the sun is beginning to slowly set in the distance.
We need to keep walking.
Soon it will be
Look at the bright side, there's no
a
stairs.
very ready evening. That kind of beautiful. Suddenly the air is filled with those like night vendors. In Magencia, there's a lot of like street foods are a big thing, especially for this kind of metropolis. And all of you are seeing passing out sweet selling meats and peppers on sticks, everything from what we would call elote to even like rice bowls of different ethnicities. Vendors are every which way. And I think all of you are now definitely feeling the hunger set in of passing through Eternia, rations running low as vendors pass through.
We have coppers.
You have copper, basically. Gold is high.
I'm gonna go up to like a more empty food tent or whatever, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, we need food for 5."
You walk up, you see this elven man kind of turns. Food for 5? Alright,
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pull the hood. Food for 5.
Your Majesty, go ahead. You're gonna give me. We're gonna just suppose his insight. Not that he doesn't think you're king. It's can you.
I want to act as his bouncer.
Yeah, offer advantage. So advantage persuasion versus his insight. Okay.
Advantage?
Yeah. DC
'cause I'm helping
15.
you as your bouncer.
I got a 24.
As he. I did not know you were leaving the palace. We had not heard it. Of course, Your Highness. What do you need? You see, he turns. He is showing you. Ho. This is Chinese food. We're talking dumplings, wontons, some like drunken noodle, like.
Right.
It's so good to see food from home.
Because in this world, the elves come from what we know as China. That more cuisine based,
feel like
a
I
lot
might
of
even just
chickens
say,
and pork,
it's
noodle
so good
based.
to see food from home.
This is comfort food. And I think it's that like, oh yeah, I guess this is. So you see, what do you need? We have, and so he's gonna start loading up a bunch of different street food, couple different fried wontons,
Drunken noodles, please.
some drunken noodles, and very much what we consider the little box takeout. As he'll get you all food.
Bean buns and
For you,
and
Your
daikon
Highness, I
rash
must
noodle
ask,
soup.
This is a quest, and you see he's very excited.
What's your name?
My name is Petennial.
Petennial.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. It is a quest. It's very secretive.
It's been some
so
time. We thought you were simply taking matters of state.
We just had some downfalls on it.
Oh, we cannot wait to sing your praises again, sire.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Oh, as you see, Petennial, the food seller.
I feel bad for you, man.
I'm writing that down so we can pay him back later.
It's like, oh, I should make a note. You see, yes, Petennial gives you all food. Passing through, night starts swiftly approaching. You're noticing, though,
And we're like,
as you're eating through, Magentia is honestly a wonderful place to be in the evenings, as you are close enough to what we would call the Magentian sky.
sparkly.
Here's my
As stars appear,
How does the food taste compared to my dad's?
here's what's really fun. It's different yet similar. Where you know your father would definitely use a lot of daikon, radish, ginger, what we would call shallot in oil-based chili. This is very much a heavily more ginger, cinnamon-based with chili pepper and like some other like more spice. So it's much spicier than your father's. More that like savory sweet. This is like that spicy sweet of like, whoa, yeah, that hits hard in the chest. As
Nothing has beat my dad's yet.
the stars appear and the sky is that soft purplish blue that seems to pulsate amongst the stars.
When he says nothing has beat my daddy, I'll pressure to say it tastes just like his dad's food.
Make it taste just so good.
As all of you are taken aback when the moon comes out. It is a beautiful, full, pale moon. Not red.
Werewolf. I'm scared.
And now, the real twist!
Dude.
All of you watch. The world is so strange here. It is not Dreamworks, and it doesn't feel nice. Not bad, but it is not home.
It's too happy here.
It's too freaking sparkly!
Passing through, after some time, you have reached what you could call the 15th ring. You've only got about 5 more. And it's getting fast because you're also noticing, just 1 second, a lot of people are off the streets now. It is now getting heavy nighttime. There's no real curfews in Magentia, this kind of big metropolis, but there is that level of like, hey, it's like 11 p.m. Like, if you're... The nightlife is the outer rings, and people usually take carriages or horse that way. If you're in the inner... Like, we're going to bed. Yes, Pogo, you want to say something?
It's just a little bit. Hey, you remember how that panda village seemed very serene and peaceful? Like off? You reckon it's the same kind of feeling?
And from what Petennial said, Arthur's not very active outside of his castle.
So we know we'll meet him.
At least right now, yeah.
That's good.
Walking through, you will find yourself... It is close to midnight. Poe and Hordak, I need con saves for you to not fall asleep, unfortunately.
I'm happy if I...
Is your body's...
I am already
he's
unconscious,
already
but con save.
Yes.
It's a natural 1.
Yes. Hordak's not waking up anytime soon.
I'm in a coma. It's too happy.
You are a
Oh, wait,
dead
I was
body,
wrong.
my friend, to the world.
He's too happy, you're broke.
physical
You don't,
from now
you're
on.
not anyone.
Natural 20 plus 5. 25.
Oh, you are barely awake then with that nat 20.
Wow.
You are keeping it in.
Asleep
Just
on
kind of like...
On Kai's
I
shoulder.
feel
Oh,
like
wait, no,
I
no,
should help
okay.
with explanations. Things are weird. If they just see a giant panda
Eventually.
lying around, they'll think I'm your pet.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
They
in this
see
world,
me
there's really no
walking
panda
around.
born.
You see,
Yes.
it points at a lion person in the street.
Do you see any Urson folk?
It's not a lot of Ursine.
Case in point.
As
Can I hold Imp like a baby?
you can.
Oh,
You
we
guys
need a wholesome
make it
moment after all
wholesome.
this crap we've been through. Oh
Past
my gosh.
midnight,
I
you
just
will
need
find your way
dumplings and hold him.
to the 20th ring, known as Petrum Superbia. Standing outside, there are Leonin, warrior tigresses standing in simple leather battle plate with open arm and leg that just kind of stand there. Their arms aren't folded, but more you see like gently pressed against their stomachs. Poe, you notice this. This isn't a form of martial art.
Oh.
As these highly trained martial artists stand guard, and you all approach them.
Brother, Arthritis, up.
The two of them stop.
I need to talk to Arthur.
One steps forward. You see, Arthur shall not be disrupted this evening.
I need to talk to Arthur.
You watch both of them. It's very much, you don't notice it, because in a flash, palms are out, claws are out.
Do we seriously look
State your name.
Arthur Pendragon.
Do we look like we could pose any threat right now?
I'm going to ask you to make me a persuasion check.
While there's this huge muscular
Once
ox
again,
on the side
Kai's,
that-
you're still offering advantage
Giant
because it is that
muscular
like,
ox, small inventor,
With
passed
advantage.
out panda, and a passed out man.
Yeah.
Very, very weird looking elf.
Yeah.
Thank you for that advantage.
Yeah, you're
I got a
welcome.
23. It was a net 1 and an 18. So
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
23.
Stay here. We will get someone who can confirm who you are.
Tell
Also, Merlin should know.
Arthur Merlin's in here. I'm
Yeah.
Arthur.
You see, they will speak to any of you speak to Baxi.
Absolutely not.
No.
They speak quickly. It's a very like that, very almost like quick mewling, just like
I'll keep the hood off.
I might know some
quick
quick
stuff.
phrases from
One of them
Tyrex'
turns. You
cursing.
see, she kind of stops, leaps. She does a 40-foot vertical, scales up the wall, and just starts running off. The other one stays.
Kai's actually kind of impressed.
As these are the most elite guard here, the Magensian guard. As the lions stand guard, we move
Mostly,
after some
that's pretty
time,
good. You have monks as bodyguards. That's
Yeah.
swirling before
Kung Fu
you,
Masters really
teleporting in. A woman steps out of the
Oh
ethereal.
no, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
Green robes.
Can stand up.
Arthur, go ahead and give me a history check.
I have a +7 to history. Oh, I got a 5. 12.
Oh
She's a much older woman, and there's something familiar about her. As she steps forward out of the mist, you see her face just starting to show maybe the signs of older age, maybe
Good.
like 40s. But you see, you are not Arthur.
Oh, I am. I'm not your Arthur, but I'm Arthur.
I need you to make me a wisdom save as she's about to detect thoughts. She places her 2 fingers on your
You
temple,
better listen to
and
him,
she's about to
sister.
just go
Just
in.
willingly fail it.
I'm gonna willingly fail.
Falling fell. She pushes you. Watch your life. She takes all of you. This happens in less than a second. The fingers tap. Go away. Merlin has made a grave mistake sending you here. Then
It was either,
Oh, because she saw the Dark Bell interaction.
it was
Oh,
either this or death.
Oh no, why Merlin sent me here?
It was either
Oh,
this or death, alright?
well, let us ask him. As she
We need
turns,
a rest.
you see she pushes these doors open. The tabaxi steps aside, but as she pushes, magic spreads from her fingers like a frost. The doorway changes from what was maybe a courtyard into a courtyard. Because again, huge castle. She just, arcane door opens into a throne room.
Where's Arthur?
Arthur, you stop 20 feet away, sitting on a throne. Just another college grad looking guy is you. As stops, you see he was reading the scroll.
I will kneel down as a sign of respect. Because he's the king.
He stands up as you all enter. Morgana stops. Your Highness, you have a visitor. He walks over to you. Please don't kneel.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Arthur Pendragon. Same as you.
I'm Arthur Pendragon.
I know. I'm just from another dimension.
Merlin's told me about these, but he said it would be highly impossible for any.
I messed up in my dimension. I sent me, my friends, and Merlin to a whole other plane of existence. We were trapped there, and Merlin can only open a portal to send me here. I don't know if he's alive.
You hear, technically I'm dead! As walking out, Merlin, much different though than the Merlin you know. Maybe it's he's a little bit leaner, maybe it's he's now wearing
He's finally wearing pants?
no, actually, maybe it's because he's only wearing a Speedo with on the bright bad bitch. Is sitting there like, yeah, I was in the middle of something when he killed himself. As he turns to the other Arthur, who we will refer to as King Arthur, he turns to King Arthur. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. Arthur! Glad you're safe. Arthur, we got a lot to discuss. Arthur, we have a lot to discuss.
Also, I think we saw some
I think I remember
shit
you
we
guys.
passed out.
You're the beast. He's the bad guy. We should put him in jail probably.
You also told me you didn't hit it where I thought you did.
Well, yes, I can explain more now. We're safe here.
We need to pass the frick out. We saw some serious
They
shit.
need rest.
As King Arthur just, please, rooms. You see Tabaxian come up and will help escort everyone, but Arthur just kind of like not all the way away, but like across the throne room, down a hall. There's like what you could assume guest rooms.
Interpreter's gonna make a request. She's gonna stay in the same room as him because she's watched him die so many times. She's like, I'm afraid if something touches him,
In his
he's gonna
sleep, yeah.
expire.
There's gonna
I was gonna do
himself
like,
like, I will not live
I
where
was
I
gonna
am
like
poor.
give you a look and all that. It's like, you sure?
Yeah.
It's like,
I am going very discreetly, point to Arthur and message him. I'm gonna say,
So-
do you trust Morgana? Don't say anything out loud, just nod.
You're a mage in your world. As he responds telepathically, it's incredible. I never had much for the mystic arts.
You were taught to hate magic.
No, well, not really. I was raised by a friend. I grew up with another Kay. We were like brothers here, but you are fascinating. But Morgana, no, well, you see he looks, and Morgana, you get feeling, she's not looking at you, she's actually helping, like, here, let's put you guys in these rooms. Although you get that odd feeling somehow she knows you're talking about her, even though he's not. Morgana has much power, but she has only ever had my best intentions. She has acted against others for my best intentions, against my will, but I trust her. So tell me, and you see, this is where, at this point, you guys have in your rooms, it is just Merlin, Arthur, Morgana, and King Arthur. Artie, see King Arthur turns. So, tell me, you were... This is incredible, I've never met myself.
Me neither.
Yeah, right, it's a...
I don't know where to start.
Neither do I. You seem I can explain. Artie is from a different reality, as we've discussed. But he's in danger. Well, their whole reality is. It's about to be eaten. You see Morgana turns. Chernobog. She, Chernobog is a dangerous beast. He likes to eat things.
Chernobog?
Chernobog. It's like a Chernobog. Chernobog. And you see Morgana. Stop. It's like, you, King Arthur, Merlin, all saying this in different. Stop.
I'm just imagining I'm hearing this like.
See, Morgana. Chernobog is the destroyer. He invades realities and dissolves them of everything. In our reality, though, we have sealed him. His power can only be broken here, and we've kept tight watch on the Horn Mountain. You see, I will kind of like show real quick back in. As Merlin will help show you a map, Artie, so you can get back. Magentia, the Horn. This giant mountain. The size of Magentia. As it is a singular point where this creature tried to burst out into this reality, and he was sealed here. See, Morgana... But that is not what Merlin speaks of. She speaks of another from our realities. As you see King Arthur The Dark Oracle. Is that what hunts you?
That is.
You see, I've heard about it. We didn't have much to fear as Morgana said she was observing her. See, Merlin said, yeah, she ain't observing shit. She's just going off. Dark Oracle's everywhere. And Morgana, stop. Merlin kind of stops. You see, he kind of looks, and King Arthur gives him that little, like, dude. Merlin, like, quick magic conjures himself a robe, so he's not just in a Speedo. Yeah, this whole time, remember, bad bitch on the booty, like, that was Merlin. Merlin here is much more free, if we're to use the word.
Well, he's not scared of getting snatched by Chernobog, so...
Right, he can do whatever he damn well pleases here. You see King Arthur kind of stomps.
Of the ring.
This is the prime.
So,
Artie,
I
made a machine.
Artie, we gotta go, Artie! Oh, jeez, Merlin!
I wanted to
Take it, I'm adding that to the list of more pieces.
Gosh, that would be the worst. But you see Merlin explain, Artie, we brought you here because this is the safest place in any reality. I mean, we could have put you with a bunch of aliens, or a bunch of children, or a bunch of, just, there's a lot we could have sent you, but you're safe.
Okay, I trust you.
You see, Morgana kind of raised the eye with, I trust you. And even King Arthur, no. Not that these guys don't trust, but that, like, wow, yeah, you must really be a mentor, or a mentee. You see...
Does the ring still work?
The ring still works.
Okay.
As, again, that is why Dark Lord wants it. Wherever you are, it's tapped. You see, Merlin kind of turns. We are in a dangerous place, though, as we need to get them back. See, Morgana, I agree. Reality should never bend this much. See, King Arthur, well, how do we do that?
The same way we left.
You see, Merlin, actually, I got something cool.
Do you still need that scroll?
No, you need it.
What is it for you right now?
So, you know how you were really, really, really wanting a sword, and...
Do you have it?
You see, his eyes
And then I look
really
at Arthur.
at Arthur.
Do you have it?
Arthur kind of puts a hand to his side to a sword he has on his belt.
Okay, perfect.
See, Merlin, yes and no. If you would, Your Highness, you see your doppelganger pulls out beautiful engraved. It's very Nordic in design. It doesn't have a huge cross guard, very simple pommel, but upon it, gold, silver, copper, emerald, jade, these colors seem to swirl in snake-like pattern around the blade upwards. Would you like to hold it? Yo, man, I trust you. Can he? You see, he quickly looks at Merlin and Morgana, and they both kind of like, I believe so. Merlin, I want to find shit out!
Frick around and find out.
You hold it. You've never felt a more balanced blade. It's as if it's your arm, swinging it, twisting it, twirling. This blade feels right. So, Arthur, it's really nice, right?
It's really good.
It took me a lot to get that blade. We had to, thank you, we killed a giant crab for it.
Oh, okay.
But and he turns and looks at Merlin. Do I have to give this up, Merlin? No!
No, I think I have to find mine.
Yours, yes. So,
Last I heard it was in hell.
I didn't lie.
Okay.
It is in hell.
Okay.
It wasn't in your hell.
Oh no.
See, Morgana even...
No.
You didn't. No. I have a bad habit of throwing things here when I want them safe, okay? Sue me. If you want shit safe, you put it somewhere it's not gonna get lost. And like, this is the place.
So, I have to go to the hell in this place.
See, Arthur, we call it Tartarus.
I have to go to Tartarus.
Yeah.
Grab the sword.
Right.
Come back.
Merlin. Well, once we get the sword, we could probably do it from there.
Okay. How deadly is that? We have someone... You know the guy that was passed out? He normally dies on a daily.
Right, we have someone like that. They usually come back, too. No, gotta love the parallels, man. You gotta fucking love it. You can't
Disney character dialogue.
Yeah, it's Dumbo, man. It's Dumbo,
dude.
Constantly.
I think they would be good friends.
You see, Arthur. Oh, I don't know. He's a very Sonic man. No, what I'm saying is, our Tartarus is very dangerous. Well, the last time someone was in Tartarus, it was some of my best friends and knights, the Imagineers. We call them. Do you have Imagineers?
I'm not king.
I'm sorry. No, that's I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. The throne was taken by an evil guy named Charming. Rhetorical Hall is evil.
His name is an adjective?
But
no, I see that being evil.
At the same time, I sort of was raised under him, and I plan on.
And you see, Ron just kind of like King Arthur. Interesting.
And I am not the first Arthur in my world.
You see Morgana. You didn't. And we're like, no, I never practice necromancy unless it's an orgy thing, okay? I promise.
What the?
I promise.
Okay, Kai here's just like, what the F is going on?
Yeah, all you hear, I don't do it.
Poe is resting from seeing the meaning of life.
Well, no, like, orgy with historical figures, right? You bring him back for a night. No, I'm just saying, I didn't. He's not undead. Check him. And you see Morgana. I know he's not. Why? And Merlin gets that kind of like impish grit. Exactly. He's new. He's fresh.
I am made and shaped by how he wants, to a certain extent.
King Arthur kind of.
Hence why I do magic.
Yeah,
and
that's
hand-to-hand combat.
You know how to. I've been training with some friends.
The tribal.
Do you have superheroes?
I doubt we have superheroes.
Doubt it. Like technically, the only real one. There's only one. Right? No, it's.
We do have. You saw the panda?
So wait,
a lot of them are monks. So like they.
That wasn't a pet.
No, they.
Oh,
that guy.
I was talking the entire time.
He can.
Well, but like awakened beast, just. Right? No, we
the
have
bull that was acting like my bodyguard is also a very powerful monk.
Yeah, usually all minotaurs are just like.
Which is crazy
simple.
because they're from China, but not.
No,
China
wait,
like
but elves are Chinese.
I know
they're so cool. What?
I know.
That's crazy. Hold on. Do you have
I'll show him a map of my world.
Oh, okay. He shows back. Okay, we got that. And you start noticing there's simple like you notice England is still the same, and there's like some of these like, but New Orleans, Agrabah is so different. No, far away. You're noticing all these like weird orc realm, whatever that could mean, and like China and Fantalda, and
So
he's looking.
England is not far away in my map, or is it?
England, no, far away is what we would know as like
Okay.
France, Luxembourg, Switzerland, but
So
also
it's Europe except.
it's kind of Europe as a whole, right? And so here they kind of split.
That's where I'm supposed to rule, but the other guy has the throne right now.
Oh, that's cool. Well, apparently I'm not trying to brag.
Oh, it's yours. I know.
Well, no, but like, okay, so Magentia, I'm supposed to say here, this is the kingdom of what I was told.
Talking about that, I am so sorry. Your gold is different than my gold. There was a duck that brought us here on a ship.
Scrooge, yeah, I've got a tab with him. It's fine.
And then you also have to pay Battaniel for a dinner. I'm so sorry.
Battaniel.
He's an elf.
Street vendor.
One vendor. He pulls out quick sword. Battaniel the elf.
Yeah.
Got it.
Chinese
Scrooge. Yeah, no, I go. Gold is different.
Yeah, and then I show him a gold piece from my.
Yeah, that's like copper maybe, and he pulls out.
And we don't have your gold, which was
quick gold.
odd.
Do you want here? He gives you his wallet.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have a diamond?
Sure, take it. No, you're me. You get what you need. I mean, you do the same thing for me.
I love that face. Just
here. He gives you his wallet. Inside is 250 gold.
His gold.
His gold. Yeah, Dizonian gold.
Mark it under Electrum. Nobody uses that.
Dude, would that
Actually, that would be a good way to put it.
Would
Is
that
mark it under
technically
Electrum.
be platinum for like our for?
No, we have
Dremor?
platinum in Dremor, but
The
like
metals are very different.
Like,
Inside's
we
250
have
gold.
copper, but it's
Diamond. Oh, got it! He pulls off his crown and just starts bending and pops out a diamond for Take it.
I'll take it. I'll look at Merlin. Do you have a necklace that fits this?
He's running. Maybe?
Can you make one?
I don't know. Starts crafting a little bit. He'll craft it. But you see Arthur looks at you, Arthur.
A constant chromatic orb.
Right. You need to get to Tartarus. There's a lot of ways in.
I need my friends to rest, especially the
Yes,
big
no.
panda and the dark.
However long we need. We, best bet, I've got one of the council princess members, an Imagineer. She's the Sultan, the Sultana of Agrabah is your best bet. She and her family have snuck into Tartarus a lot. I think she knows some fun ways. That'll probably be safe, but it's very dangerous. The Imagineers, they are some of the most powerful, and they almost died. One moment. But please, be safe. Let's get you to sleep, as this is where we'll probably end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you for listening, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.